Yetiasi na me da saba betu ye de na nyame adom. Na nyame adom. Nyame adom. Euza for momu nyina akwa ba biem ye da wase se waji brain na obeti peace 104.3 entertainment review, the capital city of entertainment. And the 11th day of April 2026. Sharp.
That's so much I say. One shaman from no knee and any.
Na NAM fast like I say, my Dr. Father Dixon. Na your fast that's my AGM lawyer Kennedy Asante say. Basada PCLM one be brina be kwa my doctor. I say Kwame despite and a doctor for resupport. I mean Shamo wedding kwa 10. Na best room was so mo bo am yehye dwumadi eye Clinton amwako ene Israel Minister Israel Ofori. Ava minister nanka ho ma ebone. Minister Israel ana Israel Ofori.
Nyame na do.
Yenyina nyame adom de da so ti ase.
See one shame me from so. Ani me da wasi shira o shawudi and your name da wasi shira o shawudi. That's what I say. One shaman from no knee and any. Anything you to say. Come on. Me da wase. Shira, Shawudi, and you know. Shira,
nyame adom ne da so ti ase nyame adom ena ma yenyina yetimi atwa na wotwe ama na wotwe foforo asaba bekan ye hui nyankopon ko na dom yatena si ma yenkoton ade kakra mra ye ba na afi yahye nkomodie ni nyina asede ne yewo ewo plate so ema yetifo yekoton ade aba isia ye ba ye bebo mamane.
Peace FM.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Mappé. Et mappé. Hey, Asamo. French, you dear. This is a midi croissant.
Meet a Jam. She makes sobolo in a small shop in Kaswa. She's going places with MTN Ejumapa. Now, she's learning French kakra to teach her francophone customers indigenous recipes.
私の名前は
Watashi no na my boy.
Whoa, she's learning Japanese too? Watash. What? If you're a woman with a small business, join MTN Ejumapa today by dialing *5060# and enjoy 150 megabytes data, a lifestyle bundle for social media, free MTN to MTN calls every Monday, and an insurance cover. You will also gain access to expert training, discounts on digital tools, and financial support to grow the business of your dreams. Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
Gino Pepe, how jolly hot lala, natural red color, same intense flavor. Gino Pepe powder, make jolly a jankasa. No MSG, no salt, no preservatives. Gino Pepe powder, truly hot, oh la la. Consistent heat, put the air fryer over filio. Gino Pepe powder, make jolly a jankasa.
The name you trust, Gino Hot Pepper Powder. Truly hot. This advert is FDA approved. 1xBet. Odds ni doso na wudi so a yetua sika no tentem. Any day bia gudi ahudu obi. Ko 1xBet.com.gh website and app so. Use promo code GHDRAM. Nifanya 300% welcome bonus. A copy 5,500 Ghana cedis. Gambling when you true. Inti chano wa sheye mu. Enye ma wana wondi mfie du mwachi. Gaming Commission agin kratu yatum.
Ferrolet any drone midofo we ye adwuma kakra bia
Na wa bre.
what sorrow dua so wontumi nidi akwadampo de okese na wonyini ato ape Ferrolet any draw na make am forma wo Ferrolet any draw vitamin B1 B2 B12 folic acid zinc iron copper ne lysine wom biotin wom biotin yetiri ni widie ye no ye kama ene wo so wom no Ferrolet ni ani dro ne besiesie o Ferrolet Ferrolet enya na wo pharmacy shop biara ebe wo mu etufonko Harvard Pharmaceuticals Limited enkran okaishi ene SGSSB Bank ne hwe animo 0244 631 402 ana Pilcare Pharmacy East Legon America House 0599 889972 edi aji edwedi nkrato yatum.
Peace FM. Peace FM. Peace FM. Peace FM. Peace FM.
This is Lamite.
I say for the say that you and now every year won't come. We have a lot to talk about, but and now every year you be sadly. Eti uyo bi a woni gi eje nyom to ho, enyom twere ho, enyom compose all of that. Aha no se uti awie. Bi wona awie ba bi suade. Ade na e be sua so ba kofa gukuru damfo. Emu adogotafo. Any emu law students. And Abba say and Abba has said the baby there and area. It may hope is our being able to know what ye. I say be our honey pebia now, dofubi or baby, peso, cocoy, and my own share, the neighbor be seen with your high. I am preparing for the journey ahead. It's an area where you begin come after copyright and copyright related issues in response and respect to a new tour. A new tour, music tour. It's a naya what Gamro a CEO ewo yen chain area Gamro CEO waha a ye Mr. Jackson Brefo on a ye Gamro CEO. Or when chain waha area. Any award Dr. Drew Ahen, Dodona friend Binoska. We're a creative arts, business development, and intellectual property consultant. SI lecturer at our University of Education, Winneba. Dog Swatanase. Obins Omoma Council and Council Babe Kahona Yetini Din Komoini Esia Dee Nehu Babia Yedin at the credit in Dina Baye. Na Dr. Edrahin Ewo annual intellectual property public lecture bia otaye this year day yourself about 27th April. Yeah, one more industry no one partisan. It dey bia ye benya problems ni abesolve problems. One more industry no partisan. 80 dog lectures are never say annual intellectual property public lecture Ebe Basso Monday 27th April. Afidi Yatudi say intellectual property and sports. Emerging trends and opportunities. And Afidi, I don't know. Yebeji Breni Ashe, Yanozo so. But Maminko studio be na mima ebusiafo akwaba omo mbebo amiesu ade na wie. Send me kind no Mr. Jackson ewa ha. Jackson akwaba.
Yes wala.
Boko there.
O yankopon adom na.
The school na modi ye koyo.
Abotere ye bati ya boase.
Yeah, ready. Producer Chea manipa be kasa nsan no aso mic. No, ye did go as Dr. Ahin, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My
Nana Ola.
Hey, dog. Dog will pass, Mamma. I caught for a pound.
Oh, Debbie.
Me chrome whom me send me front tomorrow. Say, I won't out to TV in zone. As the Nana Patchoy. Hey, Tina now so the banner see where you console him. When serious, because in years California the moment. Yeah, to be no going console him. Just because of tobacco. Me that's it, dog.
Tina who I'm saying,
me that's it. I'm sure.
Also, Chrome Hino crowd who I work.
I'm calling me picture.
Can you imagine?
I'm not seeing trying to send the mom. I say more and to my friend. I guess it's because he intend fra.
Imagine how Fidi Cassie is in the master Father Dixon.
Say
wow near Mount Elbon or him.
Dog mat no boamine bomi wian adwuma aka no
obesa aboa o de aboa for be
any enfamo no mu enfamo no mo no nyan koso hini wantoa se wo koka se wo koso hini wantoa antoa dina mu a wona de foforo akire na se omuzi e ya antoa pudu amantimi ankoi manu katikati amantimi ankoi ese pudu no ba so na oho e ba no mo ka se bi e ya antoa bosom no ho ade bi ne e na say aneka pudu ni homecoming monti ase say I guess they thought say bosom no e bi pia ba me de omo ko kire nsu na we ko hwe nsu de ye dey the only nsu agalamse nkan no obi esu ko be mo fu adoa ma say o ti ase ko be mo fu adoa mo wa be fa ola the only nsu agalamse ntimi nkan no but ko so mo anhwe no ma mo ho modin a e betimi aba ho because materials agalamse for so mo nante to obu ni kwan ayi ade kan nsu ma na no brase anyways it's a bit from them as say na wie mo ba be kan ho na ye ba be di eye copyright issues na be on mo kan de confuse ye madam ma ye betimi a hye nkomo na afri ho a ye be hye ase afri say enyum copyright no ho ade a say ye mfa ne say ye mfa ne say enyum amibo yi member otimayo de eye Daniel eye friends and elder Saki any nasi nyumi ye mfa ye de no ye ade a ye di sua de sisi a enyum say nyum say ya ye wi na mebo no eye hwan dia
ola me da say mefa okasa fidie so na wie say ya ka say ya kokuma se bantama ya member ya de nyina tiwa
yeah mami tiwa
de yako ebema abusuafo tiwa na oye gamro member in good standing ana oka asomafo ban ne ho yera ya sapon no dititru pa nyamemfa ne kransie ye awie ya de yako kese me no ka say gamro atu ye representatives make say ye mame Augustine Addison ya was born ne nipa no maka ewo bantama ede odokobodom ye jaye mame tiwa achi kwakwa ene awie nyamemfa ne kransie ye na ne nwom ne dwumadi obeye wasase isu nyina so far as gamro ewo hoi na the estates etiasi so de before the 70 years elapses no e be make sure say e be bo ho bai na nsensem bi ensign MPP that's 104.3 enyum ye wo enyum ene ye wo enyum a ye de agu apawa so
okay
enya de bako
okay
obroni be kasa music and recorded music
Okay.
And Pendido Pino, Ayana, a tearful dream could see music say near Akoto
a power so.
Enti Enumia na oboy say Yemfano say a ye nasi ena a tro enumna enumno eye nasi edia. Afei near obo enumni ho ka say yen recorde enumno. Ono so ena e oni near yediagu a power so near feno master recording no. Na near o oni music no or only the melody, the rhythm, and now say the lyrics to the music. Dog ewa hai or the ebe ko mu netro any in tiasi no. Near of financial recording no ono ne only master right no.
Your dini sika basi and fanya no.
Yes, and ona mpendu pi no your friend producer.
To say Mr. Daniel Boabing.
Yes.
And you me can on the dini sika ye.
Yeah, aha.
Tonona.
And you know a year recording no they are recording no no dia enti se woko digital stores si ana say ono na master na ne dia ono e benya sika film
okay
master royalties
yes okay
eno no ekọ ne odi ni sika e finance recording no afei royalties mienu aka.
First one no and I also a friend no master royalties. Yeah, then I said the ordinary sika shame mummy enyum no
recording no
recording no
financing recording
on any dia
yes
on a corner
yes
okay and now you raise master royalties na some other kinds of royalties bro
pepe
and no now says emiensa
say o kan master no kan mienu ho ebe emiensa
okay emiensa yes okay
akatu
okay
ni ordinary sika recording enyum ni ntia master royalties ne kɔ ne ho ne say ɛsono enyum ɛna ɛsono ɛne a yɛte wɔ nyum so enti ni ɔto nyum no
enyum ɛso enyum
yes
ɛna ɛso ɛne na yɛte no
yɛte wɔ nyum no yes
okay samiti ase a na ɛsɛ wɔ yɛbetimi anya nyum a obi anto hwe
yes
ɛyɛ instruments na de bɔ harmony ni ade no na ma yɛ ɔde
ɛno so yɛ nyum
ɛno so yɛ nyum
enti a music is with or without words
okay
yes ɛna nipa ne ho hia titiriw pa wɔ nyum nim no ɛyɛ ne o compose yɛ ɛde ne ɔde words no ɛto so
okay
ɔmo na enyum no ɛyɛ ɔmo dia enti sɛ obɔ pa ma yɛ record enyum no ebia dog ɛwɔ ne pa ɔto nyum a ɛde
dog de ne nyɛ de
wɔ ɛne ebia wɔ
me de bɛ akyɛ
na ma bɔ pa wɔ ne na ya sign contract say fa wɔ ne bɛto enyum wi so uwi a metua aka ebia $100,000 dog enim keyboard bɔ pa obi nim guitar bɔ pa because me pade a nipa ti wɔ na sumu a obeso obetie
yeah
enti se ye wi a me a me di music finance we nyina no me na me own master right no
okay
me ba be ton sa recorded music no afei na see and a tro nyum no and no sign compose ye there is a difference between authorship and composition enti ne onwene enyum ene ne otro ne words na ka nyum no ho no omo so ye different people but ni nyina no e ka bom baako se enyum
na enyum
yes se sa nyum kro na no se ustream a master royalties ne e go straight to me am finance recording no eno e ma me ho e ma gamro ho
okay
yes enti they work with distributors enti ne your finance enyumi ana oboy say ono a person distributing na ade a ye wo distrokid CD baby dito believe say kra no ye wo aggregators a omo boa
yeah
a prize me prom omo nyina omo doso dia ye omo tackle the recording aspect no afei enyum ye ba nyum no so ne ye be ya esan say enyum no eye property which is an intellectual property na say ye use nyum na e wo say nipa usai tro nyum no onyeska enti no say streaming happen na currently 85% of sika ye nya free stream so no e ko ne your finance ye
ni odini sikami ye enyum
no yes
ona wo say master royalty ye ne dia
yes
it is a streaming enyum na 85% ye ne dia
pepepe
okay
15 na aka no mostly I na between 10 10 ebeko for performance royalty esan say me na me tro enyum no enyum ni enti ye ka say eye copyright ene say me tro enyum a ense say obi ato say ye perform a royalty is triggered it's called performance royalty
okay
sa performance royalty no ekọ near otro iso enyum no that is a composer and author
ya no de odini sika shem no enye na sema
dabi
okay
na ba ko so ye fe no mechanical mechanical royalty no it has its deep roots in history say otro nyuma kane no enyuma edigu apawa so it started in 1900 yes
that's 1900
yes 1900 enti say na oye nyum 1800 1700 na yemfa ngu apawa so yenton se ne technology ama enyum streaming aye easy no so ne obeye ne say otro nyum na ye obi e fe no publisher publisher yenti ase wo ha no akoye obi a oma nyum no pia bontin ana say enti sa
oh really
no that knowledge has gone on for a very long time and I'm here to demystify it.
Say publisher on a big class on the distributor nyum no
dabi
omone ma enyum no ko
dabi
yes na when be try and torture you
and e be suade publisher e monetize composition no
monetize say
yes enti enyum na ya tro na ya suai no se ebia obi pese oto nyum na publisher so die say obi hu say dog episode oto nyum no ti dog eto nyum na kwan ben so na me mefa so a me sa beka misika se ye use nyum na menya
okay ma bonyum na ma utima yode Eldasaki abone nyum Daniel Boabin a produce waje no o say a friend is nkra
master royalty
na see ne ye friend is saying Eldasaki na performing nyum it's almost so more royalty on beji
and your friend mebe no so neighboring yes
but ye really na so bi so ese opese o distributing nyum no digital platforms so o say ye friend and publisher
dabi no they are not publishers
omo ye den
ye wo distributor
okay so they are distributors
yes and ye wo sale platforms
okay
enti ene on se kan no olade ye se wabumache o kejeti ani kantamanto
yeah
those were sales points
okay on any 2 CD so 2 CD
yes and the sales point no akoye streaming platforms no
okay
streaming platforms no ye uma wodo miensa ye wo streaming platforms ankasa so they are digital service providers ye wo streaming platform ankasa Apple Boomplay Spotify omo ye streaming platform ye wo user generated content platform TikTok Facebook YouTube ye wo sales platform Amazon Apple Store
okay
enti ebia ni sene ye ton nwom wo
yeah
se enwom no o distribute a enti se distributors no akoye DistroKid CD Baby Believe 1RMP Symphonic omo no mo de nwom no ekọ sa sales point no se nwom no drew sales point wa se ne make no master obehu dashboard master right no ono no onyane royalties na near otro nwom no ono nya what we call performance and mechanical
okay the otro nwom no onya performance and mechanical performance and mechanical no obronisi it goes to the roots of the music
okay
enwom no esika
and it is triggered abribia ye use nwom no enti publisher any di sa sika nachi
okay
in Africa and Ghana no yensheda ni publishers
Africa and Ghana
dabi afina emerge
okay
yes ni publisher any say ono na ni di sika eba ewo enwom ne ho
ti ba bi enwom na ko bia sika bi furu aba no
ehona
no na ni di chi na ni di
yes
that's on na ko no accountant bi
pepe enti so bi person ye enwom no cover you're born in radio, so you're performing it live. Or no, making sure say nipa omucho swai nyomo no. Oji musikaba.
Oh, okay.
Only any relation with enyum na egu apawa ne so. O me ho kra. Oni sound any relation.
Okay.
Because in the music industry, majorly industry na music industry ni two. Your recording industry and your publishing industry. Publishing industry no omo tro enyum no iso enyum no. Enti se enyum no ko digital store la. Once a richer was say publisher no say uni publisher wa bit my wadi. Enye
easy so.
Easy, yes, it's a very technical area. Near publisher no yet teach you say or the works no nyum no ebeko or the nyum no ebeko CMOs e wo wiase. Currently as we speak there are 225 CMOs are joining the International Confederation of Societies of Authors and Composers. And near publisher no announce say wa as obi a wo tro nyum no me person me can your tone because they are different groups of people. Wa o tro nyum no so anyum no say on person will be use publisher wa obetimi akọ. Now it's very technical and very difficult. One you careful usika nyina ebeka. Royalty a trigger no from performance and mechanical no. Eno ye no direct send ye master no ono gene dey direct no. Eno o as composer no and an author no untimi nko DSP no nko usika no.
Okay.
Yes. You have to go through a performance rights organization.
Performance rights organization
or a mechanical rights organization.
Okay.
Or a publisher. Enti empedido pina ye take conversation about royalties. So you take royalties pena nipa any edi gamro.
Yeah. You
need to register with about 2 or 3 institutions before you can earn your complete royalties. And you might no nti say senior ye juma me juma Peace FM me juma bosomia na me sika nyina father aboa no e dia mami. Ye moa no sa
enye ne sa
dabi. Enti se wona oni master na e wo baby a wo sika efriba. Wona oni composition na e wo baby a wo sika efriba. Wona oye performer e wo baby a wo sika efriba. Ni nyina em free one place.
Okay.
The greatest error I think we have made to ourselves is to always assume that royalties comes from one entity.
From Gamro.
Yes.
TT royalties are Gamro.
No. Gamro occupies the publishing aspect. There are 2 major industries: the publishing industry and then the recording industry. Minoka say the recording industry, IFPI has released the 2026 report.
Okay.
And you can see that Africa is becoming an emerging market. Global streaming royalties no equal 6.5%, but Africa it drew 15.2%.
Let's see streaming you more.
No, that be say a feina. Yahu say ye penyomo a streaming.
Okay, Tiafini ye streaming na too.
Yes.
Streaming no.
Yes.
Munya hwe free no.
Because we share population now. Let me use 2 jurisdictions. America, Ghana. The average American, Apple Music, Spotify, Audiomack, Boomplay. The average Ghanaian doesn't have access to these things.
Our Peace FM.
Yes.
Okay FM.
Yes. So it becomes it's an emerging market, and growth no will come when people eventually accept, say the all these platforms. And when people accept that growth no are very sharp. Like I'm saying, if the whole world is doing 6.5 and Africa alone is doing like 15.2, it shows that Africa is coming up or meeting all these things. But education and royalties will be lost. Near me sure say ya TBB say black box.
Black box in the say will play.
Yeah, will be industry.
Okay.
Yes. Selling Americano for performance and mechanical no. Say sikano won't mean tapping free DSP no direct unless you go through a PRO or an MRO. Enti onyum no I was saying you what deposit a performance rights organization and a mechanical rights organization and an institution omuye both and uba Gamro does both and to deposit in Gamro will protect both performance and mechanical. Say one deposit and Yumana won't me unlock it royalties no because Gamro will receive usage reports from these channels. Now you match it with the data na a work ye hono. And you match it na say a nasi and a composer. Now only X amount of shares in that music or no na performance and mechanical royalties no ebe koniko. Say nasi any PR bia over the world nisika no eka black box mu. And sometimes I will hear creators or musicians blaming the society. Say on joining society now. Society need to mean G royalties now.
And now black box be.
Yes. Every
box is only maybe you see
every entity. In fact, every entity be our black box. Okay. Look, I say Gamro black box, DSPs were black box, CM were black box, PRO black box. And yeah. Unmatched royalties. Just say in simple terms no on register with any entity a ebetimi age sesika na ma.
Okay.
Enti sika no ewo ho.
Wo dia de.
Wo dia yes.
Ye dey atofu tu bi mu dan ba bi dwene no.
Ye need data ye de be match ye hu say doc dia.
Sesen
because nipa oto nyom eni nipa otro nyom omo nye pe. Enti nasi to nyom a eno nche se nyom ne ye nasi dia.
Okay.
Enti mintimi mfa edi no ebia performer nasi, but nasi is not the composer or the author.
Hey.
Yes.
It is says can that black box enti na e dey ebeshi. Because say intimi nche
yes.
E o say any dia.
Yes, every entity bia ewo ne distribution rules and policies. Globally say CMOs is about 3 years. 3 years no say one timia unlock here, it is either redistributed generally to existing members. Say even on DSPs no as part of conferences now yeah no, they are even ready to reduce years no to less than a year.
This one made you sika in less than a year.
Yes.
Yeah, side distribution
yes. What they work in the back Gamro krana. Sika ni ho I can't go and match because sika no eko. That's
a question bind you media bia discover ya de na ya nyam fan kwenes Canada hwa ni asan return ko finance ministry.
Yes.
Cause ye nya hwe de and I ko na pese de nipa na anya serious.
Yes.
Tie de ko sa na we nso tie.
Exactly.
But since you more say 3 years in Kransamra 1 year or less
than 1 year. In fact, they are proposing 6 months.
The kinds of montombo na momo hano ye and ye chisi can 6 months 6 months no go propose 6 months. Tombo omunye no 1 year na 3 in Kran say
yes. I mean that is
but ye question no ewo black box one say my bad dog Kran so no. Dear no it makes it difficult for certain artists and I say nyum to fubi to access those funds and sign a black box or no. The man is so difficult.
There is nothing difficult about it. It's about education and learning your trade. Say opese we teacher niya, you learn how to teach, and you not only learn how to impart knowledge, you will learn the economic means of your trade. Because I was GS etu akabosome.
Yeah.
And GS and etu akati make strike. You know all these things. It is about our creatives. Readiness to understand or learn the trade. The creation is one thing, and then the understanding is another thing. And so, and by force, so say chinchina chia, you have to learn. But then you need to know who does what.
Yeah. To
tap into how you can unlock all your royalties. And the smartest ones will sign a publishing contract. Now we the complex at the end, I also go through every channel to unlock the royalties. I'm a publisher.
Yeah, so no say your Virginia Commission.
Exactly. And the publisher in a Juma or Yenono. And it's a very big trade across the world, but unfortunately, we have not really unlocked it in this territory.
Territory.
On the winning publisher now, say our record producer, now so share master no. And at the end of the day, it is up to the two of them to account for him. Sometimes time. Some of you in your time, the intricacies and now say near a coso, what is performance royalties, what is mechanical royalties, nientia performance royalties, ever form, nientia mechanical royalties, ever form, nientia master royalties, ever form. Yeah. So say one who saw a name we nyina ubetimi the biggest name in the world. But you always be crying for royalties because you have not really come to terms with baby I was unlucky royalties no. Say una otro nyumna there is a different approach to unlock your royalties. Say una performing and nyumna there is a different approach to unlock your royalties. Say una financing and nyumna there is a different approach to unlock your royalties. They are all not unlocked at one gate.
There's a baby royalty be a baby a coffee free.
Coffee free, yes.
And then the end
yes.
Okay. Dr. Ayn, patch for Mike, you know. Now, Eddie Dr. Ayn, your fan is me call Bible Psalm 34.
Okay.
Na me kind Psalm 34 na kama na me dia ye enyum. Me di Psalm 34 no. Where's na one? Me dia ye enyum. Cheche mu kakra na breaking down my enhwade.
Okay.
Me enyum tuni and I'm after Psalm 34. And I'm me de melody account. Me de reading mark ashishem, me de instrumentation, my check keys are yemoha, tenor phone kose, bass phone kose, ma shishe we nyina na de ayenyum ani ato. Sa anyum na ya no me me ko ready ya me throw keys ni ade no. Me anam sad music aye.
Okay.
Now so bi ba be fa enyum no ho kakra bia so de kodi ni djuma nipa no betimi akan na se wo wesi wo fa free bible me so bible man na US ni nya ti bible so wan tua royalties ama bible tade no se be tua royalties mo ti enyum no nipa na wo ko fa free bible no betimi claim se ne dia.
Okay, all right, me da say the kind of as at now every bible passage be a has expired copyright royalties. Emremuno Bible first time I tried 1,000 years to correct muko. And a copyright in so which is owned by a corporate organization. It lasts only 70 years. No, corporate organization. And for corporate organization.
And the Bible need copyright protection be able to
I expire.
To say you free for all.
Okay. Nembum send me Makofa Psalm 20. Psalm 20 no wait ubetumi aka wait ni kama me na nka aboa me. The Lord is my shepherd and Ambwa.
Psalm 23.
Psalm 23.
Doctor, a man from Minyasi and Quasa.
Psalm 25.
No go open sounds bad. There can you 34. But Psalm 23 with the Lord is my shepherd.
And no.
Don't matter for you.
Only Bambremo a generic usage.
Okay.
I to say Ola Michael. Want to make can't so she say obi di Ola Michael inti. Once I obi di Ola Michael mean to me mbonyu bi amaka Ola Michael wom there be. Inti all Bible passages nyina abaye generic. Obi abetumi ayisu. Na mbom emre wana e da ase no. Aye friend no melody no. And I feel rhythm na ye de abonwom no. Ebia na ye born high life, ebia na ye born reggae. Baseline nipo twa bass ni tum bo mane ya kama emrewa ejiji hu backing vocalist all these arrangements ni nyina no unique so ati ase say o copy 1 second pia cry ti amra say
me dey turn mu asori nso ti amra say me vanye business bia
yeah o vanye business but my hwe ni amra ne ka emra no say copyright so we use copyright na ye free and you lama ke o shewo adwaye na erade na wo to sa wo bedroom na wo to wo fie one oye na o ma mo to wo do sipika besi abonten now start say wo ba you are performing Anya free biom.
Fie no.
Anya fie.
Na me born no den as enyom le pie e ba bonten.
So so ball with them and they pia ball.
And my BS speakers no ho ya.
No cry noise
performance.
Noise pollution.
Oh, they say they need copywriting.
Any copywriting, but noise pollution. To be better report to say, oh yeah, disturbance.
Oh, they say you feel for no a weekend, yeah, general cleaning.
No problem. No problem. But the person me out here say,
okay,
there is a free usage. Wo ho, and rana ma ho kwan. Say be out nyum na ko gina classroom to say maybe no scamako classroom na me kire nkwala na o okay, and they pese esua cadences. Inti ne ma fa CEO Jackson ne nyum bi otro bi aseda na okay mum yenti first 3 seconds no na say 30 seconds no okay o share structure we ya o move from chord 1 and no do call chord 4 until ne be find plagal cadence obi a move from chord 4 no do call chord 5 they be find perfect cadence and na say be a move from chord 5 no the back chord 6 imperfect cadence na ma kire ye bonyum ne 1000 kra wo ho just for the purpose of teaching them a free random ho kwan
so what the educational purposes.
Educational purposes.
Okay.
What you say?
Good. Na educational purpose we ye na mo the video atoso. Na mo the akoti YouTube say the be amanfo so be sua bi.
There be. We yes
education.
We yes na monetize no.
There was some the chengo for so the YouTube.
The chengo for but education is in your classroom.
Oh, okay.
It is not on DSPs.
Okay.
On say USP my USP.
DSP.
YouTube no. A digital service provider.
Okay.
So what I say? Obi bet me the advert to so. But so person yes okay. Let me put it there for general education purpose. I know so there is a way to go about it. So what I say?
Doc, I woka say I know ye kakra me masom kakra na my ye call bi because nipa no ebe kwa sorry. Eti no na ebe wie ne call no dia to. Because of course by time be pon ne apon. Okay. Ti yo ha me so na my ye call no kakra. All right, yen so.
Enti senyum be use nyum free a efie a friend private usage and free. Now asori bia ni we ase a private place.
Okay.
Asori bia a public place.
Okay.
Event bia e be Ghana ha okra wo na wo to be din a. Sada no fie ho be public place. Because nipa be ba ho ni nyina anya household people.
Okay.
They are from different homes. No we be share. Enti dan na wonwum na be bo outdoor na se ni nyina no enye free. So I say. Enti I say ye say what is free. Now copyright library offices, library places in Ghana. Ye mra na kire say library for betumi atwenwom no copy e de ato ho for library purposes. Untumi nya omo hwe mra na say omuntumi nya sa. E say betumi abase bia o kine bi ola ye ne masters in music. So call library no ko hwe enwum bi obi abode daada. Otumi kwa library for to me copy mano no atie no analyze okay no so dia be any research no dia ba into library wo hu kwan so to me yes they can make books copies, they can make videos copies, they can make cassette copies egu for library purposes into no now fi public place bia no they operate on the principle of pay before you play. Pay before you play. Just say tuyaka ansa now they are adwuma. Enti digital mobile DJs. DJs a mo bonyum man crofo. DJs a bonyum wo radio so, DJs a bonyum wo TV so. Ansa na be bonyum no o see a licensing organization and I say DJ no ma otua ho sika. Na afei wanya kwan so be bonyum no. Enti pay before you play. That is the principle. Adwuma be bia ekrom hankwa na crofo ntia se. So I say, enti ubedi kan no se Ghana ha na wo a ubeko Ghana Music Rights Organization which is GAMRO. No akwaje license ni we tuya dada. Ansa na afie ma okrata na afie wo de wo machine kwesi na de abo ho. So okay, me DJ Ola. Afie de menya permission me tuya ka. Enti wo tuya ka wie a na afie wo be bon so a. Enwum bia bebo bia wo se wo tena se na wo logo. Oh mabo kodwantwe no nwom dade anu me mabo amachi dede enwum we 1 minute mabo we uwi o so gather sa data no wa log ni nyina wa chocho ni nyina minutes do de bo obi ade no da come GAMRO so enwum na me betu akase me kwakobo no enu nie enti monji na mo chesika na me de baaye no ho ama performance anase right owners na mo hwe so ye de atu ama wo So I said that is the principle of pay before you play. Into one of the misconceptions I want you to say, Obi feel say, oh, and you copy 1 bar and you free there be. And you how can you determine 1 bar is free? No.
But I thought there was a moment in that conversation who was like, oh, so who copy anything beyond 3 bars and a infringement. 1 bar day. So it was never the case.
Surprisingly, 1911, the first copyright law in Ghana, the Copyright Ordinance Act from UK. Another no year, years 20 Ghana. 1961, Kwame Nkrumah share copyright degree. 1985, yeah, PNDC law 110. Enim. And 2005 690 and also enim. Enti me hu baby onipa omko fa free. I don't know. I am one. Unim say nkofo bi kra was some funny feeling bi say oh ye o create bibi na o the throw letter. Now the post wo ho. Na post office bar. Na che say ubia na che say da ho na che say media I've owned that right because post office already that say I cover post office there ba. Abrochiri nyina onya Ghana hanko awo. Abrochiri people have that perception into a creating a BB no a post to letter more no ane ho na cover post office na sa bo no ane ho na dwene say we secure on the right. What I say. Into these are little misconceptions. Now,
who church you no? Say misconception ni bi ni say obi say o I just say you far beyond 3 bars and son. Pacho bar na ye de ade bar ye nimi de ekoto 1 thought.
Okay, into bar na ye British term for a specific range of music time frame. And American also friend measure. Now, yen share what it means. Oba nyumwa ye what we call pauses, 3 types of pauses. And you be to say bia 1 2 1 2 a duple pause. Until we call it 2-beat time signature.
Okay, can say 1 2
2 1 2 1.
Yeah, no.
That is the pause frame.
Okay.
And the one another pause frame, my friend, 3 beats. And here 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That time frame of 1 2 3 no. And also say a 1 pause beat. And here a quadruple pause, which is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And you see a 1 pause frame. Into 1 bar no, say a 2 beat ya, not just say 1 2 bar nesi. Say a 3 beat pause frame now okay nyomo dia and a 1 2 3 1 bar nesi. And I say a 4 beat, which is quadruple beat now, and you see a 1 2 3 4 bar nesi. And that's American language no measure ne I complete. Into say bia a crochet now they bonyom now. It means ubenya 2 crochet in duple beat. Say minims now we usually are trying to say hymn style for ya da na si da 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 that kind of type.
The guys saying you throw them yeah they change.
Oh we are there. Watch the certificate.
Matia.
We bedroom have more side singing.
Okay.
Eti say we share that kind of frames, you know. Ubenya 1 measure. And you go it establishes within the same 1 measure. No, see. We are going to share any no what's my copy 1 measure. Into yan fan me, yan fan was saying. Also, medical catch say even if you copy 1 second, and you there. So create your own. Good. Now, if you can copy, now copy be wet, no, to send you start a Bible passage. If you a baseline, that kind of bass, a the pa, what will be you be a sapon you be a the pa. Na once a bonium, now they are tum. Massa, the moment I know the bab on team bass line, what sample? And your body interpolation, no, a remix, so say your cover, what for binium, what for the bass line. What you say? Inti, Sebia, our special clap be creative with a human. And the word creating yum dia ba. The moment I also be the same thing, no. What for binium? What see? Into rhythm, bass line, vocals, melody, words. Words there say the same words, and that's from one source, a expired duration there, and you'll be able to me use the same word, but the melody should not be the same.
To words in it, dear. It said they did some 34 years. Ye nyina between for some 34 no.
Yeah. But obi
any copyright ewo ho. But ye nyina kokoto no the same way dia na se ba kusunsua obi.
Sa pepe.
Eti do di kan to ye no. Ono na also you could seek permission from. Even though the words are free,
yes,
the melody, the harmony and all are not free.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, when the melody is also free, for example, hymn book bia you publish here hymn no edit 70 years bia I expire copyright duration.
18 Methodist hymns ne Pentecost ne Presby hymns ne bebre na expire.
Bebre na expire, but bebre na so expire.
Maybe now expire copyright duration.
Yes.
Because I brought 70 years.
Yes.
But they end do 70 years and they are still active.
They are still active.
Okay.
Ufa Christian Asonjum, Methodist for book be on Christian Asonjum. Christian Asonjum ne bi wo ho a otes no ye Ghanaians no mo troye. Obi kra ate ase onwu ye. And they say any pa no ate ase onwu ye no. Sa sorry no kra gi right na fi no ho onom de publish here. The Methodist Church was came to Ghana in 1935 or 1985. Mo ba ko. And see if the church is even 100 years, na se bia nipa no actually nya be 50 years no mo trust anyum omoji right ni free no ho no publish ya. The day on publishing also started calculating 70 years.
Okay.
The 70 years in Maya, it means anytime you want to sing that particular hymn, you need permission.
All right. Doc, kramu mami na yenko America on. Na yene mame Antia Santiwa enkodi nkomo. Na Antia Santiwa ye the late Osei Boateng Ayere na US na komoyi is because of and the course na watching mu na efa Adom Kiki ene enyom Jatabru ayi ho ena enuti na meye ba be disa komoyi serebe a yebehu ba bi o se de nokre eto na yetimi sua bibi so efrim etino abusia for ye ne Ante Asantua ene di nkomoyi Ante Asantua o timi kan pacho ma ha
Pastor Yelin, Patenton Papa.
Mami Pachos Bibia Bacode. Wadama Anna, what domina, one mouneso kakra, native what me at Tunkai, Mr. Onidi more. Now, a yanocresse, you said it for avoidance of doubt, and a yanocresse, Urana Nene, a delete or say what thing. Okay. Now, minim de enkomo akoso na wotwe fa se Adom Kiki afa uranyom eye Jatabruwa na wa ma mehumo ne ehun sem bebre no me pacho afa wasmu kakra okay na yen sha say eye of Osei ne nyum na se ne nyum hihye ye dwumadie ne nyira no oni ho ahwan na hye ne sa
Bakana beti 1 year. Oya ni mu na oya real. Oya real no what mbaba ma no. Peace FM. Ke ko ku Boateng. Odo ni yema shane nsa. Odo shane nsa ni so imsa o baba ma penu bu Ghana. Asan Eda David. Wonne opatu ana ma che fa no nyina ho. Yo so betu America ni bi ase Eda nsa. Eda David okoso kwada so feno sofo etu enya di bibia na nyomesha ne nsa na msia ba no so mtima chija Eda kakari oya re no di ba koma ntu fie se me no wa ntekia ma me sen family ni no mo hwe bibia he ne nsa Eda David Eda kakari nya mpo ne re no mu die odi kokko Boateng odi na nyomesha ne nsa se ba me ko mama I tell you, because I was sad there, and you know, so the show was sad. When I get it, just the Bibiana there, the human show was sad. And also, mean the Mago meeting, you know. And so I said, at that David in set on Papa to a march. A new BBM, the Shannon sat. Maybe woman.
Neti nesi se obi pese odi nenyum bia ho komo dia je soko Elder David or na
o dia on so fe akache ajan.
Oh okay. Na yɛmfa sɛ yɛfa ne nnwom Jatabruwa de ayɛ nkɔmmɔdi obi biara ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde Jatabruwa ɛyɛ dwumadie bi ɛyɛ commercial bi ɔso otua ho ka no ne nyinaa no o si sɛ ɛnkɔ Elder David o a wo kuma se okay
because in Ghana on America and one papa or pay juma check with the new the Koreans on also near penny or the machine in sack or go back in sack also I also in Papa and sale on your opponent take a cake a manner. They're going to walk on super say Ablamani.
Okay. Nene enkomo e ba yi fa Jatabruwa ya yenua Adom Kiki na oba Adom Kiki enso akọ kamugye me ba cho ebeto wanim omo ebo wa mane ese bia ye fa ura nwom de adi dwumadi foforo bi
acho de bi nim wo hwe na ma de twemu esi epo we mi sepo homo da se ya etu amansan nyina etu America amansan nyina pa efidim when can you be from New York, Babako? Mamma, what I'm saying now, I said, let me soon, because it's April. Every time you say now, well, ready me a little my share. If you have got that, FM so, and your boy is still on a tray at the brewer. I'm saying, no, correct. For it was a chamber friend. What can be the action now for a cost to different kind? I make a kind of land to be about. I'm saying, no more shame, then we can't say, it's no more shame. Or you permission be unfair, but no more shame, no more shame. In a notion like chess, and you know. Again, I chess, to say what thing, like chess, and you know. But in the back, Ghana, over lunch, no more chess, and you know. Or you permission soon for be our.
Now,
you permission to be our.
Okay. Nene wada omati isa letter ba bontin na ka say Adom Kiki nji permission na say if you unche ne buy
but na letter bia
na
letter bia mami
eti press release ba bontin na ka say enwom no de oye no meji permission free abusia no ya no so unim ho hwe
na letter bia dem ba cho na letter bia de ba cho David
na
so mama care was in floor so say about you so when you manage bia from the one new papa no just here no nyum so say about you when you manage bia when you be bia from the one so me so free mum him that say ya
okay
when you manage bia online
that's so wa my hona claim na mama iti sa edabwate ne eda David eya na wo kasa mu na enoma bi hihye o san ye no we de nidie mu awo eye sa na ura twe no ne we mu ana se eye chi nkomo na mo hihye ne sa
okay because na menim pan eye relo no what eda David ko court will be ya menim mo hwe on to say ya ba Ghana be di wo ye ana man mo say na o de no court will be Olùsìn kan ṣe ṣe dàsẹ́ yóò lè nàmí nínú court yóò kàchà mi sẹ́ òdìdí àmùgò bí àtò hó òdìdí sọ kọ́tù court òdì máa ní ìdí òbò nídìí ìkyerẹ́ mi òdì nípa a nípa Amẹ́ríkà mi dẹ́mẹ́sì já àná so mẹ́rin a wọ́n yóò bí ibi aṣọ mami wọ́n yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ mi na ẹ̀dá David díẹ̀ mi ní sẹ́ àjáde ní kọ́ court wọ́n bi nti court kráta ndí wọ́n mu bi. Ndi won bi eni tina so o person ya che ya se di bi ahye ne sakana na se empomba America yi tikasemo bibia wo gina ma menema David no tikasemo bibia oni eda kakali o mo gina ma menema
okay
ka koni han Ghana wa o se matua ansa kona afo abama mane etini ense di bibia ide ahye ne nsano
tina chese because of how I will see a handle no mantina ma modi bibia share nsa so on share chiri mo
On should not find a sign at your papa, a sign at chair.
Okay.
And when you be
Oh, okay.
once now open the shank or good party and not the original. At the David air pension or good party. Yes, the woman say it is spread the man say and take a case at my age.
Na say obi eji permission free boatima what no wrong because but you saw ni boatima yes oba boatima
I should wrong nam say minim so like permission feel 3 minutes here minim
but say boatima ye oba ba
pachan on a penny pachan
ba otimi owo ho kwan se omo obi license se obetimi aye ne papa nyom ho cover na
pacho debi
wow
the nyom she kokugwa sensa really no ewum yen kokoto odoso obia enim ada David nim ada kakali nim nfa bebre ko jame na ma ne ko ja obia ni se the nyom ampo oya really hwe no okachi dem so the nyom na to kokugwa ensa yes
wow if denti aye din komo ye pese pepe ye na eba because ade no enkomo no be piwa no na emrante no mabawa bebreko eye 7th Day Adventist churches no bebre na abo anyo so omobofo omuguswa kasa tino si hu ba bia o se nokra no betimi ato na ya masumdu aba na me no kasa ye abrante ya odenyum no adi dwuma foforo yi ono so dia babontin se one abusua na kasa ma sese no se abotre ene abotoye mu aba bacho ye no so nim ho hwe se one abusua na kasa no onte ho bibia
acho debi acho mentin ho hwe
tebe possible se bi one Eda David mu bi na kasa ba nyewa
acho de Eda David kan ko baka chire me
ko beka chiro
ka Eda yes ka Eda baka chiro maame
na yenhwenti se nipa bibiri na so na deja tabua aye omoaye na foforo ewo enyom to platforms so ne ade no omu bia ni ho a abeje license afri mu won ana ebi beje
acho debi
na amumu bia meje license in free mu wo enyom no so ewo wabontin de na mo ya fa ho
acho de afa ho de akwese asem na ma fa na ya o ma me ye ma ye wiki se I don't want to send the brain and work I can't watch them na me refi
kafra
am refi kra na Monday say na say we are say na actually like am I going to start it and go am really me kai kra
oh
me kai kra ti work obi kwa kra obi agba mane kra me kai e bi anche ne bia na kai dia na no
Kojo Ansen wono eno
eyi nenyo eyi jataburo ya ehun koma ba mi edi 14 years ago oni eyi Harmonious Kwafo ene pe omo perform nyom no ya no so ya we
isa na nte onu obi na ye
yeah Harmonious Kwafo
na nam se chance dia ene nam se se ni obi ende mi okay o ko de nam se chance tendo de ene mi to de mi okay o
enti they say no the only way bet me resolve issue ni say yebekwa akohu emone Elder David Bekasa na say David ma license ne dia we okay
me okay because the diva only ba premi ko batin o ha ko batin sa e da David ayini se ko batin nto no so ni anyum e bia ja ne sa ti ko hu a ka sam bibia o le kirama me wa America ha anta ko na bomba mane
okay and yebe hwehwe Elder David no Bacha yellow we are I am fan to so ma producer no be din komo kakra on be 1 minute bi wachiri na yen hwe se e bia no makwa akohu eda David no na se because omo che se omo ne asantewa ai boatima na e din komo ti na wo se boatima so any that right or be mom releasing ti na just e kubi se eda David no
what many right so be kobi ajani mo kra we no right kra so ko bi PM David because mama man le on ka hwe what man ni ko man ka hwe nchire mi
okay all right
Oya mama ko yan so na amanfo ase se animo baaye we baaye amanfo bebre na afre me ogwakwa afena ko windi ba fo ina afre me mede obi bia ase ya mi sta obi bia na mesh obi bia o se o felo nye kosi tatabru ai onya wodo ataka so nhwe ama jachimpo ofimwa uma na chinya basa because ojabusa wachire no muna ti omu akomako idiko odoko efelo efre etu anamon ema mene mema na mesh obi bia omo bia ho bai Antony Sebo Sumo Piasso. Antony Sebo Sumo Piasso. No more Bianca Tintin. Once a miso Pia. Namiso Bianca Dum. And what dum.
Amen.
And what dum. No calling you now.
Amen.
The Bibiaste.
Mammy, I bet that's about infant so and some mono cassawachro kakra. Why, Medasi? I was out for your name a year Auntie Asantua. Auntie Asantua. The late Ekuamoa Oseboatin our board Jatabru a year near na Aqua so see whom baby potia 70 be free by because first of all there was a letter by release a buyer with nobody's name and HSA Busiani nim hoshe say so no and cranso chese say a Busiani a ye numtinino a casa was enche omudi release by Baba Castle or Muya way. Nebusian mu dear he ne massa release and also so no nese a ye boatima a dog a ye the later say boatin ne baba ena man ne ma men so chese there be enyo no was so yes adino. It is saying also a call here no all right is so my license for anybody to use this song. Okay, we have Richmond about becoming sir Richmond be done who this is here. Why I can see you. And Her Royal Highness Nana Ama and so about can so about what you just say we own tea dear cool. She a boy. IPC 104.3 yes yeah dear na na fi ye jai ku chobe na ye no social media so no doctor e wa ha gamro CEO so wa ha so Christopher so wa ha na ma Royal Highness wa ha Richmond so e wa ha and nyum to for akuku da ni nyina na agigwa no Rich ana me boana Rich say akuku da ni nyina na agigwa no I won't say hello Rich let me say and akuku da for na agigwa no and then once you actually never be no abiso you okay the common ekodi no is in respect to Saja Tabua conversation akofa additional we nyina ba no it no yebekom nze se na meka no se ma me kwa sorry to se ni di nkomoto sa onya kope ebinya ni bi ma G6 which ebia na ye too late am I it doc now wo kire ensemu now afi yemra enkomo we say so yes BB the cover BB the interpolation BB the sampling and BB the mashup dog boy kakra sa normal way no
remix
and a remix sorry
BB the parody
yes and a parody
BB should cry a synchronize
synchronize and mekan maka gamro ni Reggie Mboli synchronize
remix
Yaya remix. Yatra remix. Okay, it's no way. Eye normal ana kwaya yes paso eda danyum ana ye de nyum edi juma. It's no mumwa ye cover na ye de ade. Ya ka so bi ye obi nyum cover ye de ade.
Ma memfa adaptation nka ho.
Okay. Ma try to nti bidure no so.
Thank you.
Nti cover na ye den.
Nti say ye ka cover. Enyum no, enyum bia wo Genesis. Ebi enyum no born reggae. Now we pick no one high life. Why a cover version in high life rendition?
Oh,
what you say?
Just what's the Nigena ne keke?
Nigena no keke no what's the but what to nyom no? What to words no?
Oh,
what
okay.
That is cover.
Okay.
Yeah, but sampling na. What nyom ni bi anabasa abo what bass line and the other akobo. What organ beat be a dem and na wakobo one fa melody no, one fa words no. What you say? Anyway, to two you know what sample baby, and why then? Odi akobo. Odi akofra wo de.
There's a sampling bit me just a baseline keke.
Just a baseline.
Now utu and you baseline the kwashe wudim. Why what sample?
What sample?
And I'll bet me so to hook line big. Na de akwa koye wudi.
What sample? Kwame Eugene Boni wele sebe konto mere. One guy be filed the case in Kumasi.
Yeah.
Because no so abonyoma. Or this are hooks and I'm bad dance and obey any day. That is there
was another lady who also on the Kwame Eugene, yes, I know saying, but Kwame Eugene assistant, I didn't know Mabes and media no any Friday. Some long story be also so did about bunker.
Boils down with contract. Yeah, and you might ye contract can at 25. Very serious. Who did you agree with Betty?
Okay, but I said about yen no. It's near or sampling, and I say bit me for baseline B, ABR, some small harmony, guitar,
organ part. Obey to me a fine, you know who could be or cow baby, and I say chorus be a body baby, no could do and no, shall with you.
And sampling. Okay, good. And I will say mashup. Mashup near day.
Mashup no. On say like the word mashup, and you know what? What you can be as see now with the waka boom. Now why any with the uncle? One machine up.
The mentia say,
okay. Yeah, fine you boy, yeah.
Dr. Brewer.
It's like maybe like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Stands a scrum.
We know a choral version is about it's about 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
And now the cover now Kiki and is about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. On the other just say he has augmented it. Beam. But one machine up, I just want to be a and where to her, watch her. Into Yumanaki, a better boko, be a dambre kununium, mensuro, Menonyami. Now, what they are about mensuro, Menonyami, what can I get to a beer? One machine up.
Okay.
So, I say, oh dear, there be Ubinium, one machine up. What? And I'll say, oh dear, there be a no correct.
All right. And now, interpolation is where
good. Now, interpolation, I want to take it very simple. And they say, Obia Bonyum. Enyom no to say kora ena me ma picking yom no ena harmony no you see no harmony no wo but o you su what we call cadences are a year what we call contemporary cadences ena ma picking ma man jazz influence what I say inti bia enyom no meshire ra di denyina meshire ra di denyina na matwetwe me ho kakra bom na ebia enyom no so bia from chord 1 to chord 6 chord 4 there be me born chord 1 to chord 2 my back chord 4 but I am singing the same song.
Okay.
I am interpolating the harmonic progressions within the music no and I may say sane kakra. What's here? Oh, I feel like jazzy. Yeah, I like it jazzy. America for what we call contemporary American gospel.
Yeah.
You be fan normal hymn. Amazing grace. Ni tone entirely different. So I like this feel, you know. They have interpolated the music. They have changed part of it. It's not about genre aspect. But why another rendition? What's here? And you know but you have a new feel. It has so many meanings of our interpolation, how people do interpolation, but and also another aspect of that
adaptation.
Yo, okay. Inti enyom no bia na sorry njom. Na masesa words or two be first saying oh yeah dear with the sewing machine and they shouted him bio ɛna nkurɔfo yɛ akɔfa na yɛ adapt no yɛ kɔ gyina baase na yɛasesa wet no na yɛ adapt no ɛkɔ paa wotina wonti original source no abɛka sɛ ei akɔ no wayɛ nnwom ne dea you lie or adapt to
that's not gospel they made two in your gospel
in your gospel but nnwom no original no wɔ hɔ original your gospel and I miss my adapt na me to no palm wine side and I say bia makɔ bia ba na yɛasesa no so what you say until you adapt the song based on the way I open no was a sense for na woman but melody dey wo to pa
to melody no remix
yo until remix no you see sometimes mama fa medley so nka ho we are near kind no so aka ho remix enyom no the same thing na wabo and then I pick another artist comes on board and then we watu be on so the rapper bfm the same song or the rapper bfm na the original artist in so crack ho then we do the same thing and do another remix you be studio cry remix the whole song again and then we need part abeka ho we pack a feature way we have remixed the song and then released it
that's the remix
then medley
then we go to medley
okay medley ne say enyom no wonye ne hwe meye administration na enyom ne nyina ye kora mato Socrates nyom mato Mr. Jackson Brefo nyom mato Nana Amadie mato Honorable Susu die and maka ni nyina bom ne matwa no one record in 15 minutes a medley utu we wi abeko we etoto so pepepe unye bi ahwe
na fe synchronization
no hano no and say enyum no de da honko ene bia ye production bia ye be Socrates movie adult only ene ye twa movie na bi kwa na ya nhye da se ye bonyum obi na de ne ka akọ na enyum na boa na ebe wura movie nim nsu movie no emfa nyum no ho but the moment ye be hwe movie no ye be tinyum wo mu no the music has synchronized into it we then cry you have to go and seek permission
ni etwemo
ai
and obi ibo
enebo
enka ye esini ni ho
there be enka ho
nti e be pie mu keke ye no so no ya to ma
you have to go and seek permission afen so ubetumi aye say okay e bia da no dru ho na Mr. Jackson and na o say Nana Ama pena omo bie cassette na ye bo nwom no fa mu and ye decide
to make it feel more romantic
and it's just synchronize it and then so we are men ka say me movie na me dey ba out answer na be ba out no you need permission for that particular song na abanyum no mu one yes and the ba bontia enema ye yakeka nyina no hwe uni wobetumi aye o emra ma ho kwan se wobetumi aye na mmom ne oso ye ne se ukoji tumi ansa na washa ase se me
ye no ntini yesua we ni about tumi part no eti ye we synchronization the last one a parody
okay and parody is also another form of how Nkrofo interact with people's music. Now, it stems from what we call English literature. The word paradox. I don't even know how.
Is it paradoxical?
So you have people's works. Meti we die kakra. Metwa sometimes to me sipa wo banasi. Ye kobo live band. Ye bo we die kakra see you. Ni asese obi de dachi especially DJs da ye pa ni ye bo we de fra ye bo fra bo se pa na be si obi dem na ekọ ensi ye ni ye bo obi so de fra sa na no so be si all these are devices and for you say who permission to do that is okay who need permission answer na be ba bonten no me pa cho je ho to me krata answer
okay it you know doc they all can say all these forms of using obi nyum no needs license from the owner.
Yes, of course.
All these forms.
Oh yes. Sir, if you want to use it for free for education, me school, you tire pa.
Yeah.
Enyum no krebi kwa na ye gospel, ye arrange for Wayne's band. Ye dey akire enyum. Okay, enyum no hwa bass part no we bass in him. Let's create bass because of tuba, euphonium and sousaphone. Inti yen create bass in mano. Inti beti harmony na ye man bass part.
It is a me person me ye Jatabruwa any Ebia Geometry nyum bi me ye na mashup. I need license from Jometo and Oseboating. Okay, so these licenses, why? Because now a CEO Chimuno, or just say your license be and I say Sikedi and no ye now say master royalty.
Yes.
You no yet the ordinary Sikashimuno. So all these licenses are here. Who do I get these licenses from?
Thank you very much. Niedi kaino enyumbia sanebeko yebewie nyumye who say who owns right no. There should be something we call split sheet or split agreement or song agreement or song arrangement agreement.
Anyway, because Baby no, we don't have it.
Yes, I did a study in 2003. A better bonti saying 97 Ghanaians don't know what is split sheet.
97%.
Yes, I'm telling you, of the people I sampled, about 330.
The money matter crop. It will say it may be our dear Friday and any young Tiasi.
And only say, many idea, me pese me young. Me call Socrates studio, Kuchanya. Me pese Mr. Jackson, Bob bass guitar, mammy. Nanama, me backup vocalist. And Brown so I am a bassist. Ola and I didn't see Kabeshim. Ola Mikey on the me executive producer. Maybe no scamiana me tron, you know, meaning yet according to Ola 2026. Enti me kwa kohwehwe nasi di oto a de pa na mama nasi aye den atonyom ye wi a medin binos kana beto so nasi yembo ne di wom obetse nyom se nasi ne to pa but yembo ne din enti split sheet na ebe kire se okay me a me twerɛ nyom no I'm the musical work owner ola a odi ni sika be hye mu a ye de record on wa akoye executive producer and as a producer enti ono me ne no mienu ye beji atum so okay wo de e ba would you for 40%? Why? Now me am a tron, would you be 25 pepe? Now see no better year because near there, but here money didn't to me. But to better in the voice pepe, until man 15%. Me bass guitarist on also one Jimmy Sika, yeah, not just obey bino, my man 2%, madam backing vocalist 1.5%, and secretary recording with studio 10%. And Mr. Jackson now, no subeka who are mommy technical guidance in it, or board keyboard, board drum, on also be up 12%. Maybe can you know, you could say 100%. Now me the split agreement he me the call distribution or say me the to ho or say me call publishing yum na mobia or say me this split agreement he can ho na fi me na me kono make sure say okay I am the musical work I'm the author first me na me try man to be me perform my nasi the agreement I'm in here 10%. It's a split sheet no will tell all these ownership rights. So it will also tell us okay, see a person use in on performance basis, commercial jingles and all these things. Why the engine to me one ho that agreement no a contract. Until mo amuka hunu nyina no no your aspect is about this men are granted right no and I mention so many no me dia koma gambro say gambro fo enji ma me gambro me ko ho na me sa of na maka cham say I give you my authorization to license people for this and this purpose. Ewo Ghana and I say all over the world. Me pa make say obia only West Africa. Ni aka na munja ma me amekwa akopom from na ye. What I say. So this is where the license comes on. Tebe to me aba say me ti ase no me feel gam reform no me kire so my next of kin is meba a friend no adepa. Adepa me ni ho a me nwum say ni me 40% wom say nti mpacho sa sika no ye fa ma me ba no. She's my next of kin. Inti say no say dru ho na say gamro ka say no akwa ne sika na opeso ye je no onti ase na me so me ni ho bi obi ne me ba no mbra na on be hwe so obeti ase say sika we obepese e be di atomu dia. Okay. What ase. This is where the right comes from.
Wow. I was for High Peace 104.3 entertainment review no asugua wuti na wie send me kai no. Ene ba na adisia ene ba na adisia kwa
Peace FM.
Etino yegusua na ye din komo and komo nyina be necessary because of the copyright issues popping up after your conversation with Adom Kiki Peace 104.3 so and ama ahwa be here so see sua di na celebrate ye repeat certain mistakes be mama Emma Richmond Rich for Mike you know na Richmond me the son and me news your friend no they trust me they do say me boy Rich Edupoku na Richmond you be a ubeta hu say what show about a graphic showbiz industry issues or by trying to when you da jiankaya the echo but you that so kind but right now say is it Ghana Music something
Gapi General Secretary Ghana Music Live CEO
okay Ghana Music Live and Gapi what that's your General Secretary
aye
yeah, Samo. That's what I became. So I'm so glad that you made it. Now, meaning so. Question be episode because the last time we were talking about Psalms and why somebody should use Psalms and then still have copyright for it. I said that what you want me to say.
What you know? Me only problem no. You know.
Okay, distribution. Yeah, but
you drew.
I don't know me and so.
You started. Surely you started here. You started it now.
Okay.
When they were public, but you started showing one. And then you put it.
Okay. You know, yeah, Rich.
Mami fa adip kakranka the dog a cry.
Okay.
Like I said, Bible it doesn't have it's over 70 years, but they are still writing new versions of the Bible, and so Bible there's publisher information, and the last time Bibles were released was in 2025, two new versions. So when you go version
there. The name that they are now more creative from.
There's a new English Standards version. There's a new English Revised Standard version. Which were all released in 2025.
Copyright.
Yes, so I'm saying for those particular words, that brings a new line. And science, depending on which Bible you are picking from, you might be liable for copyright.
But wait, me pacho, Richmond.
Yeah.
Me fa Psalm 34 de aye jateburanum. New version of Mudia 2025 version. And I'm going for words in free.
Yeah.
When I'm going to your royalties, man.
I said, there's a publisher. I said, yes, I didn't want to find new King James version. There's a reason why you picked this one. It's a how
it's Bible. We are more copyright over Bible.
Yes, it's in Nipano, Ninyan Sunny, they or the actual. You pay the person for it.
Yes,
Namia Samana, Nyasa de Trono, or Matrono, and but who would dear when it's in Indian and I'll be funny dainty also with Yano.
Oh, anyway, thank you so much for that because I do not go. Okay, so Mr. Jackson, it's a say who ya tesa no Mario cover interpolation samples Dr. Adama wacheche ni name now. Se me babe ye ubinium cover. License no cover license meet me about gamra manyama miana.
I'll give a yes and no answer.
Okay.
The yes and no answer is because and Oshe Adam Kiki I followed the interview with Yamami
Auntie Asante.
Yes, Eda David Onana producing most of the works. Yes, Uka Yahudi any Modi Global Dix.
Okay.
Yes, you know him very well.
Yeah.
Yes. So Onana Okana Sem.
Oh.
Yes. And
we say I do not
because we know these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one say opese oye sadiana. And in the context of Niesino, it's strictly interpolation. It's not sampling.
Okay, so Kiki the any interpolation.
Yes.
And yes sampling. And then your cover so.
A cover.
Okay,
so,
a cover.
Yes.
So
you see, when you interpolate, like you pick the music. When you sample, you pick both the master and the music. So when you can sample with the sound, when you sample with the sound, it comes with the music too. But what Kiki did was purely interpolation.
Okay.
He did not pick the original sound that was created from Jatabrua.
Okay.
He invented a sound out of it. So Kiki what I'm saying what I'm saying is that what Kiki did is interpolation. It's not sampling. If Kiki picked the original master recording, Mejidi say Socrates why anyumuda. What Socrates was doing was owning the master. So Kiki picked the music itself and then did his own recording. Whatever that has come out is a
version of it.
It's a master recording.
But he did a different version of the original.
Whether different version or a new version.
It's not a whether. What he did, what we all are hearing.
It's not a different version.
It's not a different version. You see, we are speaking to the music. So when we say interpolation goes to the music, which has not been performed. And let's establish this. Music comes with or without words. So I can compose music and later ask someone to put the words on it. Maybe after 10 years or 20 years. I do enjoy jazz music a lot. Everybody knows jazz music comes without words. And that is a complete music. When that happens, let's go back to when Kiki Jan
I am a training nurse, man.
Yanko back to say Adum Kiki na dwene say opese opefemi sanyo no. It wasn't any intention say obeye sade no. And I'll tell you why. It was in an event. And yenyina ebe hu Yesu yenkwa bodo da yenkwa bodo Koda and then Nasi. It came at same level. It was an event na Adum Kiki performing and Joe Metal ebekano. And if you watch the video wherever, you see that there were audience. Whatever was happening, now a live public performance. One, I'll check my records if Gamro licenses that event. And the event organizer is supposed to pay a license fee to Gamro. One, that's where it starts from. Event organizer now or puti sa show together for the use of Jatabrua.
And Yesu Yankwabodo no.
Yeah.
Omutu copyright MOB.
I'll come to that. Okay. So say live performance na happen now. Because live performance na happen now, it's a collective process. Enti yenyi osebo atenyumunsia eni yenyiwenyumunsia. It's a sequence of
different.
And the event organizer will declare a nyuma ebabebo for the day.
For the night.
Yes, and then it is licensed.
Okay.
When it is licensed, Sika ebeji free Jatabrua pay your distribution rules no. Enko Adum Kiki ho ebeko osebo because he's the original author and composer.
But in this case, Owie no ye the recorded version of that same song.
Exactly. Yes. Enti afei ababaye cover.
Oh.
Yes. While recording.
Okay.
Obi there was a recording in the place.
Yeah.
Enti Obi a recording. Afei na abaye cover. Say Anka Adum Kiki amfa sa recording ametudwa. I don't think we'll be having this conversation.
True.
Yes. It's because he picked the performance no. And na or distribute here. Now it has become a cover. Okay. And that cover is purely interpolation and yes sampling. Because one fact the original sound no album he created a new sound. This sound now you're creating. Whoever financed the event, if it's Adum Kiki, he owns it.
Really?
Yes. That is the master.
Oh.
It said those times are not movies. So you are a movie person. Say who create movie? If you are owner of the master, you sell it, you benefit from the sale of the recording.
Okay.
However, his act of not seeking clearance, or now being say, or recording, or no recording, now what distributing, cover, and cover mostly we the kind interpolation. Interpolation, like I mean, is say fat melody, rhythm, lyrics. Fast sound no me sha say me kan kire ati for enyum sound recording and enyum nankasa enti we omafa enyum nankasa. So he's supposed to get clearance from the publishers or the estate of Oseboatin.
The estate,
yes.
It said there what we must say.
Yes, mommy mention here no. Okubuatin is the estate Gamro sisi amino kasa. Yes, in our records I checked and he is. So you could clearly see that he actually made that for him. He is.
It is papa no di share Okubuatin.
Yes.
It is a person here cover no. Okubuatin is the right person you should go to.
Ebia na unim. Okay. That is why Gamro, that's why I say yes and no.
Okay.
That is why you need to look for Gamro. Because Gamro will give you the metadata and the estate of everybody who is registered with the society.
Wow.
And you say, Oba. And in fact, we can even give you the ones internationally. There was a time that a company wanted to use I Feel Good for sync, and then they reached out to us. When we checked the tools that we used, it was published by Downtown UK. So I reached out to Downtown UK, and they told me that they have a sub-publishing agreement in Africa with Shea, South Africa. They have now absorbed it. So I related the bank to the publishers because of the tools. So when you go to the CMO, you're able to know everybody who owns what in the song. The performer, the creator. If you want to do sampling, then you have to look for the master right owner and then the creator. Because the moment you sample, both the music and then the sound are going together.
And to make it easier, there was some back Gamro.
Now be pet
Gamro with this information.
Yes. In most instances, what Gamro will do to help young members, they say, we also teach them how to license these covers.
Okay.
So, one, the international best practice, they say, nearby out and I said, my established say, recording, whoever financed the event. I don't want to preempt because I don't have the data.
True.
Say I don't kick it. Fair enough.
It was a show.
All right. If he owns that recording, fair enough. He has it. Now, because the music is in the recording, and the Copyright Act music a fixated work.
Yeah.
Won't mean music no in free recording So he needs to clear the music with a CMO.
Okay.
Because oko ton enyumu no digital stores oko ton recording like we know now it's on Audio Mac, it's on YouTube.
DistroKid for net.
Yes,
a distributor.
Exactly. So oko ton enyumu no these platforms. And they say me kan ye no enyumu no say ton royalties miensa na generate on streaming platforms. Master royalties, mechanical royalties, performance royalties. Mechanical ni performance no eno ebeko Oseboatin estate work.
The estate. Okay.
Yes, but then here say I was say Oseboatin say ebia no be ban kwan. Ebia o man kwan. Ebia obeton economic rights of enyum na ye call streaming no amano.
Okay.
Say me ntwen emma streaming emma.
Asan wa over the baby.
Ma me be 100,000 Ghana cedis. Na economic right of some new recording in the music. But say in most instances they don't even charge them.
Okay.
And who charge Emma Sikano very little because who knew how the new recording is going to go.
True.
Like we are seeing it earning like 1.1 million views. The original version is not even up to that views. So the smart ones will choose owning their economic rights in the work. So you only have to come and declare the metadata of the work to us. And see, mena me performer, and you know ISRC any ne other details no any so that Oseboatin estate no would give that data to us.
Okay. Then
we can license that particular work. And anytime we are able to by Adom Kikino.
Yeah.
Master royalties ni be call Adom ho. Na performance ni mechanical aba
the estate of Oseboatin.
Yes. And that is the standard that is being used.
All right.
Say one kone sana Adom Kiki will earn the master. Na music dia no aka black box mu. Because I don't think he has challenged vehemently that he owns the music.
No, or Bekano was saying yes. The lead Oseboatin.
If he also goes ahead and then maybe also be one CMO, maybe Gamro, BMI, ASCAP, Gamer, Samro, or the some music ne koma sa CMO ne dia. Any ne wabu Oseboatin estate. Kwasi ampre no.
Oh, eti anyum na waye no. Otimi van koma CMO bia so omonjiji ni royalties mano. Because he only owns the master of that production.
Yes, that is when he had gone through the formal process of identifying the owners
of
the music. They will not grant it for you.
true.
Per their personal reasons. Say na make no. It's not something like a bar na dream say me fa Jatabru and I mean co studio ko record it. That is how come ama issues now a little bit
a bit complicated. All right.
Yes.
But numso kakrama me na send a wo kan no what some edi one dance say eye Kwaku Boateng na a woman krata mu say so me ba your Kwaku Boateng aba. Okay. Because we mention Kwaku Boateng so no na eye the late of Boateng estate no in your records on the and anti Anti Asantua so a born in Dintino, ye knew Kwaku Boateng one month, ye knew Kwaku Boateng 1 month, and TNT, any crime say, Meba Kakra. Meba. Cophony confusing me. Here I did move confusing me. You are confusing me? Eti way eye Boateng no edie no composition no enie. Okay, we are Jatabua with the Harmonious Choir. We see another Jatabua cover version with Grace Charles and Angela Roxon. There's a Jatabua no. I'm off what tune sa. Yeah, so Muntie. Mame kwa homano so na mene Kwaku Boateng so enkodi nkomo kakramra. Kwaku Boateng, Mr. Boateng, Bajo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss. Number 25.
Adumo nazo
Jamiadum.
Okay. Ya denyamiase na area ye di nkomo fa eye Jatabruwa ne covers ababa ne license ho asem kakra. Na meaning say na watching etwam na osuaso gusua efa kicking komo obedi no efiedu mu ha no kase eye enyom Jatabruwa no eye the late Boateng nyom eno no aje cover licenses meaning say uti san komo ni bia
yeah the Bremen meaning home Accra.
Okay. Na yene umami di nkomo ye anti Asantua no ochrese wo na say o papa estate no especially with regards to enyum no una ehwonsa pacho no kre
pacho wan no kre
eti so obia pese ode o papa nyum ne bibia ye di djuma bia na ohia license also wo ho no ba ye wo Mr. Kwaku Boateng wo.
Yes, legal idea. Yes, I was say I don't get you free.
Okay. Na Yansha Jatabruwa no obia beje license and also obia beje cover license be free open so the Jatabruwa no in any version.
No, as far as many knew that obia meje
obia mameje MSR kwan wo mo ewo hoda because there are so many versions of Jatabruwa online.
Debbie.
Okay. It is this particular one that has that involves Adum kicking because on a geometry na year this interpolation and answer cover. You know so no omo anymore din come omo reach out to you.
Hey.
But I'm not so, and then omo the release ya basa omo ne abusuano din komo in resolving the issue. Unya aware of that in komodi, you know.
I mean, minim abusuano kra, you know, omo no mudin komo. But as far as eja estate there, it starts with our mother. Na enkrana ba. It is okoje only reading komo is not coming from here.
Yeah. Wow.
The minimum amount of nothing from but it's not coming from me or my mother. Minimum.
Because you know my sudi nko so nya we eti ene mamen kan omo release omo dia band den kakra encho we Adom Kiki na or say resolution on song usage. And I say the Adom Kiki Outreach Ministry humbly acknowledges the song Jatabruwa, originally written and composed by the late Ekuamua Osei Boateng, which has greatly blessed our artist Adom Kiki. Omotoko Sukase, we offer our sincere and unreserved apologies for any misrepresentation and a misunderstanding arising in its use and for any inconveniences caused. We deeply appreciate your patience and understanding. The third paragraph, so following our discussions, we are grateful that our mutual agreement has been reached. No, that a mutual agreement has been reached and that the matter has been amicably resolved. We hold the legacy of the late Ekuamua Boateng in high esteem and remain committed to honoring his work. We look forward to continued peace and goodwill, trusting that the gospel will be further advanced. This is signed by management of Adom Kiki. Now, UTA paragraph 2 now, I'll say that following our discussions, we are grateful that a mutual agreement has been reached. Unka discussion we ho.
Boss, Anna make us a minim who ebia, you know, on the normal communicating. But as far as estate you know who we.
Unia be the Boatima or US?
Yes.
What Bisano if she has any conversation with Adom Kiki's management?
Patrol Debbie.
Because they see and I may check in with Adom Kiki management. Or much as someone Boatima and I have that discussion, and there's mutual agreement or understanding is between them and Boatima, who happens to be the daughter of the late Osei Boateng. That's correct.
Yes, but they want to say. She doesn't represent the family. What I say. And you know, any agreement on my Kubiano is, you know, they're on arrival.
Any agreement or money what may be ano any sana wopachi. I just agreement or with only you, right? Because on our estate in Udin also.
Yes, and the widow too.
The bachelor, Sisu be last part, you know.
See, either from any Mabusi.
Wow. Yes. I have some more. Anyway, now, say there was so many covers a month for a year. Do you have any intentions of going after these people? And now, yeah, the Marquanti and Fakwa.
Oh, there be a brand new boss. What I say? Into no, into being Casivia, you know, Uncle Fire, Daniel, maybe, you know, to talk about making proceeds will be hard work, you know. That's where the issue lies. On the major.
Etiro dia na wo ya fa ho since una say ni nyina hye won say dia na wo ya fa ho because medical let you said nenyum bebre na man for covers and interpolations and stuff. Ti dia na wo ya fa ho.
The you come up as, you know, a family, and say, I would say, you know, like, attorney bound. So I said, me to Ghana. And I need Ghana, minimum Ghana, so, you know, laws when it comes to these things.
Okay.
On the make sure. I'm going to be your best, you know, shoot us on bed, you know, any action, you know, required.
All right. Mr. Wati, you better say we our piece 104.3. Bibi actually I don't know see us bounce every bounce no boy. Why?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it was for yene antia and trading common motis or bonne baba couldn't a kwaku boating but your kwaku boating and nini din common also so na a gam receive as which I say or move records mono or nona a year the late Okua Moa said boating a jano as the person in charge of his estate. So now it's all can be more Mike live. See you. Maso Mike no too. So someone come to say kwa bonte jai.
The professor search you be a member of corporate law anymore.
Okay.
The foundation of my submission.
Okay.
My main Claire wa Hansi say adom kiki ankasa etna Hansi. And no say enyomo no of Reverend Boating Edieno. Into your no admit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But my argument is slightly shifted from that point.
Okay.
I'm being a bit technical. My colleagues here, because they are going to be emotional. To Circuit, you are prejudging. No. Yeah. But you know, sir, behind the scenes, somehow they shift their argument kakra from the initial point trying to tilt to understand where I'm coming from.
Okay. Okay, you have never made a submission on this show today.
They will hold on to it, but behind the scenes, they will agree. I understand it. Because sometimes when we admit certain things in public, it opens a window for people to abuse the weakness within the system.
To the various CMOs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's now, what secretary.
Yeah. Now, baby, and if I me point I may make it say na they will come and debunk with emotions to say this song I can CEO Ekan Bibi Okutu Yesu Yamabodo John 6:35 was about one of the verse John 6 something. What am I say? Any nasi public and nobody performance. At that point, you know, sa quotation no enye obidia a Bible quotation. And nobody yeah. Se medley no mu use ya no.
Section 1, subsection.
Yeah, good. Despite subsection 1, a work is not eligible for copyright unless it is original in character. Original in character. Into the foundation, no, the seed even must first and foremost be original.
In character.
In character.
Okay.
Here in this case, Jatabrua Psalm 34. Psalm 34. It doesn't belong to Reverend Kusi. Hey, Reverend Boating.
Why?
A Bible moasem dito from the beginning to the end.
Matthias say what okay, Dr. Ahink Ekasano. Or say assembly de wo but melody na ka ho.
Me ba to say
na made yenyo.
To say won say enyomo e different what mu hansi. Lyrics melody anyway ni nyina. But into my establish say the lyrics no there enye ne dia.
Yeah. Okay.
And obia timifa.
Okay.
Obia etimiafa. Then we come to the next section, that is the melody.
Okay.
Now let's investigate, and check the melody. Say, are they the same? It is different for somebody to say, they are the same. Hey, they are the same. And Rebecca says, the NTR didn't hear. then we will assess and see if they are the same. If they are not the same, now obi aye a variation, then it defeats or exonerates near your friend is saying or fire. Okay. Even all the near 1 2 1 2 1 2 and when the near 1 2.5 1 2.5 1 2.5.
Almost say originally 6 8 6 8. I don't dare 3 4 3 4. And the beams of 3 4 and one 6 8 variation. There's no difference.
Hano me the music can share you. I mean, Nimoto. No, they will argue like those who are saying say a penal.
Yeah.
What am I saying? But to be so betty, I can say no, and yet pet. So arguments, no.
To me, say a settled argument.
Oh, the
only thing is that
Yent means I don't know and say Yent means settled.
No, but the only problem is
that there are even tools. There are tools to do these things. And like I said, unfortunately, this is a business of publishing, like real publishing. As someone can say, your publishers even better 10 Ghana, and I say we are called because it's the publisher who publisher no crowd here. If you own you to crowd or pay, he knows that he's coming for you because you have touched the melody, the rhythm of the work.
Okay.
Just like Nasokrit Ekano. For the words, no music is with or without words.
Okay.
And the composition, mostly, what I've seen is that say yeah music we with words are your true words no I know only be 30% and I say 20%.
Your true words.
Yeah, your true words because the words contribution it can vary on different words are on this same taboo. The melody and the rhythm. Let's get another maybe Psalm 10 or Psalm 23 and put it on it. And you see you get a different rendition.
Yeah.
It does not clean whoever that made the cover from the responsibility of seeking clearance from the original owner.
Okay.
And I make us say the contention is not on the lyrics, but it's on the medley. Melody was a medley was a what am I saying? So let's check. And I'm impotent when it comes to that. Your friend is saying side now. What am I saying? So let's get technical people who will not be biased.
But so technical people are telling you that it's the same.
So okay, see the point is that
technical people who will not be biased.
Now you don't even use yes because sending a Socrates can. He's fair. He's right because he can argue that there's a yellow cover. If Socrates used to say is red, we can only scientifically test this cover to see. And I'm saying that now as we speak, there are tools. Check these things. Yes. So the tools will sometimes even give you, if per the limits, like he was saying, if the limit he interpolated and then it is 95% of interpolation, the tool will give it to you. If it's 10%, the tool will give it to you.
Thank you.
Even if it is 0,
that is what
the tool will give to you. If we take Socrates to studio engineers, or he still won't believe because they will also use their ears to assess and analyze.
Adum Kiki or no wa accept it, Meka wa accept it, but you see Embra me who be yes we ko wi ade ye dina ko gina court or no ade to so wi ade no but you wi no wi ai what must say sometimes ignorance of the technicalities of the crime no can make you intention and intention for your laws.
But
music any melody any lyrics in
there's how many first no they argued on the your friend is a melody when I prove it because they didn't know that I was going to go there then they jump
melody Socrates when prove issue.
Oh please. The truth is that we've had this argument behind the scenes.
Socrates, even with the lyrics now, all cassette, she Bible. I was coming there. Lyrics now all cassette. Lyrics now all cassette. I want him to finish. Lyrics now Socrates cassette. Exactly. 1964. Asante Tree. Okay. 1964. I didn't know he was even coming from 17 years. That's what expired. And see, Kiki has not even right.
Then Kiki has infringed on the copyright of the Bible translated. But for me, though no accepted, me feel say when it comes to the medley until it is proven to me say the same
melody and not medley.
Not just a work card, who can.
I admit I'm important when it comes to that.
You don't know which one. Say melody near the
same. Me who say ni na the same.
It's no person meeting me no.
Me tie we am say different from this. And some no woman here pe. And some no so my establish say and some no nye
and some no me aka me person me twen some no ho man so. Che say me fa me twi Bible na me kenkan me twi Bible la. Na say me de toto nwom ne ho a. Lyrics ne nya pe. Chose me baby no edru baby a was say wutie nwom no say me sure already then na ye wo menum da na ye wo menum da na I've read 3 different versions of the Tree Bible ebi enu we ka na ye wo menum say na ye rempa menum nti ono e be wa fa Bible no wa ye eno wa creating it yo adom keki to ye no ono so creating it yo he sang the same lyrics as Osebo Atene no.
Did you know the number of
it's till keki baba be prove say ono so translation o use ye no he has taken Osebo Atene
admit say wa fa papa ne die no
it don't argue for him
argument no wait
okay
my argument here is more technical than kiki me start there no
it's technicality no free
me can say kiki ono admit say wa fa. Okay. What you say? But I'm now making my.
You can say lyrics. Who cannot fight with lyrics?
Yeah.
And I can say lyrics, no.
Yes.
And you say what in there?
Yes.
And I mean, so me person say no. Who I say what? Who the say why? And the musini the ama adum kiki.
No, Debbie.
That's what you're doing now.
Yeah. See, adum kiki wajia tumu se wafa.
Yes.
And
I
am looking at the
you
case
about
on
the
its
lyrics.
own. The case on its own without adum kiki.
Yes,
so the case on its own. No.
You started from the head, which was the lyrics.
Yes.
And I made sure the lyrics, no. Per me, reading about 3 different versions of the Asante. I had to read the Asante. I had to read the Epiapem.
How many versions do we have?
Of what?
The Bible.
Oh, there's several. I mean, translations. Now I said
3.
I can't hear 3. There's the Asante.
But can I pick an English and do my own account translation?
You can.
So what are you?
So
your point?
My point is that.
Point is defeated.
If I can, it is not defeated. You have not even heard my point.
Now somebody owns the right of a language because I can.
Nobody
read
owns the right.
Wait. I can read something in English and give it my tree
definition. Yes.
What am I saying? You must also get the same thing.
Right. Which English Bible will you read?
Coincidentally,
yes.
Coincidentally, it may be the same.
So it is
so long as the base is no, you can point to a base. No, you don't have a case.
Into so coincidentally, the same lyrics. Mean up me here.
Okay, no for the last time. Naya Tuanko Modine so studio mu has say Peace 104.3 entertainment review Mika send and addition ko na yedin komo we na so bi so ka so on Maria say anese wo adise ko fa recording na wuti Sir. It is a wood in the meaning, Dr. Ahin. Dr. Ahin. Dr. Ahin. Dr. Ahin. Now that me producers are mulo inside monitor. No. I'm still dating on mulo no.
Jamu.
Mentia is a producer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I won't call
it should tell you, say. It should tell you, say you need to check everything again.
No.
Well, say no.
But dog, yentuasu na yemfa 100 yenisi.
Okay.
So say no, wa me atia say only Mr. Jackson me atia say irrespective of any of these forms me person do be nyum and I still need a license.
Yes, you do.
And I say nipa ni hwa you will not in the chija no. Also me call through that person to secure a license.
Yeah.
But look, what I'm picking from this family issue is that we see me na more right some more license. We see that mini jar estate in Miami.
Yeah.
And so maybe the one you went to is the wrong person.
Okay.
In that case, no musician, what does he has to do?
Okay. Into the first point in it say, I would say when CEO Mr. Jackson kind or collective management organization, I will be Ghana. What I say, Senka onim the right person, Krana. Harmonious Kora about 12 years ago, Omoji right from 14, eh?
Yeah.
Good. Me could be here National Theatre. Omoji right. Papa Nakasa will be crying and the kind mostly people are playing more.
Yeah, because Papa Nadia crying.
So I say, Nadia no cassette, maybe will be all.
Any online.
Debbie. Online.
It's online. Oh, YouTube.
Yes. It's on Spotify.
Okay, the other mini and the mini YouTube.
It is a who is the right person to go seeker. At least approach Gamro.
The Gamro phone, yeah.
Normal wow, who has the right? But here, remember say I have one of his children or bad me school The guy sent me a letter a meeting to find out waje right every will be one. Why in the corner? Obiasi no, he has not approached any of them. Boy, they send him a letter. Letter no cry no me cry me say one letter ni. No problem. Yes, because it's in the public domain. Say all about legacy. And I'm saying no, you should tackle it from intellectual property point of view because I know now ubenya legal backing.
Yeah.
Inti mekan also okay, very good. Inti and also inti the right way to look for the right owner. The collective management organization. Yes. And na because a minister here can obey to me a friend a wife. The wife is so meaning moshe but oh dear.
And I bet me and you bet me in your instance you got a friend wife. Oh dear day. Oh me the cacre count matter. Oh sending you may already acquire. So I said one more go ahead. And you know about Bontin maybe a new hey. Mena me cranny estate. I don't know what mommy who was me who why was the wife in the right person.
The right
it person. Is to avoid all this go through Gamro. Full stop.
And a wow because say Nipano the records were why I bet you say way now so na something
okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Years ago I'm hip life started, you know. When him say na almost rely mainly on foreign songs, beats no.
Yeah, beats yeah.
I'm on 40 me kokon. Two artists foreign song no.
Obi beats, you know. Yeah, kokon to.
I'm to me kokon to kwa. Say no, me na me beats ni buy. We say me na me buy no more kokon. Ebieni. Obi Bible Yesu abewu. You better say akon. They are even am cover medley no. Obi cover Bible mun sem dia churo sem. O say mun asem patre. What you say? No be cover Bible. Me nya ye kan nyina no. Look. The classic case of Rexoma. So obi net na say creating melody and lyrics. What am I saying? Or no, creative. No, because one line out of it, I will defend the person. But no when I did yes, I be who I young for so crack. Now, Obia Jabo say, hey, you wait there. Look, the case of Melody Omoken, a Bamu little. Initially, in the case, the initial argument was the fact that Wakobi Obinyum and Seminole
or say I never said that.
What you must say? And no issue. No. Now that it has been proven, say no be adiano. Now or no papa no cramp.
I ain't got no be adia.
No, enya media.
Bible because somebody owes it.
Enya media.
Okay. Bible
now I prove say enya media no. Now it is going into melody. And no na me insist say yem fan to your friend saying mechanism now we see your a check no. Yes, me that is the only two mechanism I would admit. But your mates no they are different.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. I see you.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit.
Hey, Jose.
We have a standing issue. You know that.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit uncomfortable with Socrates trying to reduce music to words. Yes, because no, you see when music. Music.
I argue on two sides. I'm not only I've proven the words.
Yes,
and I shift from the words to the melody.
Like he was.
I'm not saying
Mama see you on Casa.
Yes, like he was arguing. I don't think any of us has sat on a table to say that whatever is happening is about the words in the Bible. Yes. Sometimes, like I always say, when this industry is like medicine. It's not what you think. It's how it is practiced. So you may go to the theater room and see how the doctor do surgical operations, but you cannot do surgical operations if you don't really understand what goes into music creation, music publishing, music performing, music distribution. These are different kind of careers in music, and each comes with its own knowledge. I was sharing with that you see, unfortunately, our music began very informal. Music in Africa moves with performance. We don't wait to create music before we perform.
Okay,
and it's heavily embedded with our oral tradition, our oral history. So it tells story. Africans never wrote. So when you hear music like Adowa, Kete, Amankweti, Bibio, it's telling us history of the Asantes. And it comes with the music and performance.
Okay.
Automatically. The international practices does not see it as such, like I clearly mentioned to you. So if you are close to the business and you don't have this knowledge, you will educate someone wrongly, and at the end of the day, the person will follow a very wrong path. The person will be poor because someone was not able to direct how he or she is going to unlock every single royalty out of a single work. Like Doc was mentioning, split sheets, his research. Ghanaians have never heard what a split sheet is. To get money from your work, if you don't have split sheet, you can be the original creator, you will still be poor. Whilst someone who performed will front the work and own the work. So the intricacies are now say near a cost on kitten ewo enuma jumano. Ayana, I would want us to call sending doc ewaha or dia go through all the various aspects. Sending a yanso share sending a gappy secretary ewaha and I also contribute to the discussion. I believe that we should get from the academic background, because every study has an academic background. From music to archaeology to history to medicine to nursing, everything has an academic background. And so if you want to do anything in that area, please let us not informalize it. Let us go through the formal process. It may be very uncomfortable. The truth that will get out to us, it may be very uncomfortable, but then that is actually the reality.
All right, that is actually the reality. And yes, yeah, Richmond. Yeah, dear na episode ka hona yenwi hona fi yenko gamro ne isika chiche so na manfo da so ntiase.
Okay, I think say same way the solution is in the definition of music. music isn't just lyrics. Music isn't just melodies. It touches on harmonies, rhythms, rhymes, and in fact, it goes as far as the emotion that a song evokes, which opens up the definition a lot. I think this is pretty simple. We know the singer of the song knows the owner of the song, and I think it is really just a matter of finding the right person. And there's been a number of people, make sure over 7 versions are all available online for sale. And a lot of people have done it, probably gotten the permission from the right source. So if he does not have the permission, the most important thing is finding the right people to talk to, seek the needed permission, and then move ahead.
All right, that's simple. Thank you so much. God bless you. Now, the next part, we want to look at distribution. First, we'll be looking at distribution of royalties, because still now man for complaining. It's a gamno musica no isa no musica nusa, and then on be percent ojibre kakra na uchim the entire bimo still now munyanti mojumana se o madwen se e hona oyenyo na boka also be nyosika free. Hona wazo unyosika nyina free. Na afi yenhwe ekwan amofa so amoche musika no ama ebimunya keto ebi ne bimunya bebre no, but mamenko Facebook na me share the amanfo so a person modi tudwa kakra na ye meto aso wo ewo studio mu ya. We say ye share the way doctor ahen kanis and there's a nipa bebre na wi ankofo nyoma ye nyanchi wo mu. I see from this it looks like a lot of people are at fault and they are working free. Why? Godfred, where Godfred Nana Kwesi Owusu, as if somebody might just be a performer of a song and not necessarily the owner of the song. Most of Kaki songs were owned by JMJ and Extra Large Music. That's why she cannot perform those songs again after leaving her music label. Lace Nana say, hey, this is a Ablukuma Lace. Or say shout out to me and all the intelligent people that are in the studio. Entry Pinamai say the guy speaking seems he's scared in his speech. Why? He ain't sure of himself. Which guy, please? Everybody here is not scared though. Poma, I say, what about the young artists who usually put out some common phrases of the old artists' songs but never give credit to them? Just when asked, the young artists become angry. What can the old artists do? What do you mean by common phrases? There's some way you line, assemble who be nyumu. No day, okay. All right, Dr. B. Yuano. And Emmanuel Noble so say Socrates. What's this Socrates power hiding? Hebrews, Socrates hasn't got a good understanding of music, and I'm shocked that he thinks that music is just the words. That is extremely unfortunate. Wow. Ebenezer Ukasai was Socrates sounding the tree language and the words are for us. They are for us. Therefore everyone to use. But when someone puts it together to make a song and later you take it without proper consultation, the owner can take you on and take you to court to pay for it. Okay, so thank you for you so dear. Jojo Aduse or Chiaye or say Adum Kiki's team should have simply reached out to Gamro, but they wanted to play smart by getting in touch with the supposed family. Hey, how would you even know that? Anyway, and then I was what to say, BBN bit me a contact Gamro. Mr. Jackson, me pacho Gamro, Sika Mochema mo members, Didika mo members and mo saying.
So Gamro has generally on say me do call Gamro history kakra. Gamro free Copyright Society of Ghana, COSGA, and a buy. Na ye liquidate COSGA no, COSGA offload members ema 3 CMs. Enti Gamro penudo pi no better say my adwuma 20 years, 25 years Gamro ntu Americano. Gamro was established in 2011. in fact began operations in 2012. And he Ankara Kwalanka Evan Cafe was in the teenage Moani. Cosga overflowed membership of about 2,800 Gamro. And are presently Gamro Ekra about 4,200 members. Data now Cosga offloaded Gamro needed to authenticate that data. And in 2015, Gamro bo the rose one now can it Cosga no do your information say o ye member new society in India, but branabe authenticate o information data ya ne ka ho asem yi o bio data o works no metadata ne sa ne mani nyina do na buy, and currently as we speak about 4,000 omaye sadian. We still have about 400 people in the hang rectify data no, and we are still reaching out to them to do same. And that is the answer to the membership of Gamro.
And let's say you share around 4,000
to 4,500, yeah.
Yeah. Na sika ben na amuche emanipa 4,000 e dey sika free hen.
Yeah, me da say. Royalty music business ni mu no. Enya ade bako. In fact, I can mention 4 royalties are free different entities. Senior na midi kan kacho no. Your master royalties, your mechanical royalties, your performance royalties, your synchronization royalties.
Okay.
Ninyina enya one enya Gamro na jiji ninyina. Gamro ejiji a part of it. And he say all right in a worker, but my Mrs. Sudia Ola Gamro enches kama artists. Ye chesi kama artists. Ye chesi kama interested parties in musical work.
Echemu say
yes. Echemu say yemfa enyumi ani edi hu nkomo sisi ya no.
Atabua.
Yes. Enyum no eye osebo ati na ku amwade a. Ena Adom Kiki ya performing. Gamro ye jisika ewo baby yefa ne se live event ni yakọ performing. Se Gamro ejisika o sa live event na sika no enko Adom Kiki ho. Eko osebo ati ho.
Okay.
Yes, because ono na ye original owner.
Okay.
Yes. Gamro wo channels a ye jisika free. Ye wo online any offline. Na offline e de mamin kan ensisudia eye din papa.
Offline ye henfo.
Offline no eye omo use enyom for radio stations.
Okay.
Enti
to say yen
exactly.
Say ya bo Jatabua versions be 2 or 3.
Yes. I was saying automatically. By the end of the month no report no any sikanaba. Sika bibia is there. Unfortunately, offline licensing, like I mentioned, your radio, your TV, your live events, your bars and shops, your spinning, churches. These put together, no, for me, your offline market, no. And I'll start from radio and TV because almost essential.
Okay.
Yes, because you are not casual. Peace FM has been here for a very long time. Equally, other radio stations. Gamro has taken the heinous tax.
I'm a team member.
Gamro afato ne ho so. Cheche obi radio station ni TV bia say ansa na obi bie radio station ni TV ewo Ghana ha o see enyum ebeka o programming ho
Peace FM
e wo se wudi kan ko Gamro ho. So section 36 copyright regulation LI 1962 of 2010. A person who intends to use the work of an author or cause the work of an author to be performed in public is required to apply for a license from the appropriate institution. And yes, Gamro, no, if MC Yapese Obie radio station, the first thing she's supposed to do, if she has the intention to use music, is to apply to GAMRO for a license. Then GAMRO will grant the license based on the specifications. The license is mostly granted based on the ROIs. Unya a free or radio airplane no. Enti or commercials. Obo no. The revenue no. It is mostly between it's negotiated 7 to 10% of our revenue. No. Say a very difficult, which you know the Kobebia conversation declaring is very difficult in this country. There is also a flat fee for every type of user. So urban A, urban B, suburban A, suburban B, institutional, any there is a fee for all these. Say then you are sure that you are going to provide a usage report. So for online, it's not difficult. Spotify, they provide a usage report, like I'm saying. Oma usage report now. The usage report will detail a new one you see. And say Socrates enyum. Na enyum no in the year ya more Peace FM. I'm sorry. Unyashi. It's not about Socrates' name. Because Socrates is a very popular person in this country. And in America, we don't pay artists or people who are popular. We pay people behind the music. And see, obi wo all starting na ye try say copyright ko GAMRO. And see, enyuma e starting no. Eno no mo de beba. Afei obeye bigger. Enyuma no mabiem. So CMO no ain't me match sa anyum when they are doing distribution. Because me need a whole data. When I don't have the metadata, the money is locked in black box. So for radio station, the radio has to even pay first. And like I'm saying, 90% of Ghana's broadcasting networks. And yes, na omutia ena bibinti wajai tuyao. It's a tradition. People think that music is a free commodity. Because music comes in handy. I interfaced with a Ghanaian American who wanted to come and promote his works in Ghana. And I think it was at the TGMA Summit in 2025. After my submission, then he came to me that, am I saying that radio stations in Ghana don't pay royalties? I'm saying yes, they don't pay. And each single radio station in this country has interfaced with GAMRO. Obiane GAMRO are discussing. The error is that I present or presenting issues on GAMRO no. Only say the management into GAMRO royalties.
Now the entry
no, I mean, like I'm saying, the first thing you are supposed to ask yourself when, let's say, you want to charge GAMRO, because GAMRO you are more tiaso. You want to charge GAMRO is that now my radio station you cry. Me are born from Monday to Friday, January to December. No, yet you are a GAMRO fee na. That is a critical challenge for the CMO. And you see,
there's a more GGC careful one I will use to and you more offline. And yet, I bet from 10 times.
Yes, I
offline. And ding mamu. A change the Mojin war. I have a fontaine time no sumum, right?
In fact, the whole of Africa, the study shows that 70% of African broadcasting networks, they don't pay royalties.
Now who calls them?
It's their loss. It's the loss.
The loss on my yentia.
Emrano, yes, Emrano. Yeah, the teacher, yeah, they bought creative who buy no. A week. She's okay, So it was Chia or call NCA, no call National Media Commission. He's part of the copyright monitoring team. I am running.
I'm running them
20 years. Embra. I'm sorry, Ola. It can't save the people today.
And I say, Ghana, is it the criminal code or Devin?
Yes.
It's been old, 1963, but yeah, that's what the age, man.
Copyright and civil and criminal remedies. GAMRO a private entity. And ya ban bia na tie GAMRO.
Okay.
Meti enye menjik akatua fa controller. Eye anwomtofo na ti gamro. Omo na omo fande ye omo dan a omo asi, omo cars a omo ato eye omo dia. Aban emma gamro eni aban budget mu. Yes. Gamro a private institution ono a fande ne ho e protect the creatives. Ye emrano 205 no. And niema bi wo ho a na e wo se ye practice ye no because ye started practicing samra we no na ye 2011. Ye act no 2005. Line ba 2010. Line ba 2010.
5 years after.
Yes. And ye see Gamro no 2011. Equally other CMOs. Emrane ba ye no ye
15 years in.
Yes, well over a decade. I'm saying that this loss is not going to help the country to protect creatives.
Okay. So, but the online they need the
because they are compliant.
Online for they are compliant. Okay.
Yes. Spotify is a big company.
Okay.
Yes.
It's Ghana for Spotify, Boom Play, Apple Music, Audiomack, Nina, Moji royalties or.
In fact, say ye royalties are. And on a cati as OTC Gamro will be 50,000, 40,000. Most of the chunk of royalties is actually from digital royalties.
Okay. What do yen shadow? It is a Dr. Ahen. Ayenum or the Akoto Spotify.
Yeah.
Richmond Ayenum or the Akoto Spotify. Nana Mayenum or the Akoto Spotify.
Yeah.
Now a dear when your streams be next streams now Spotify for at the end of probably a month. I don't know the rate how much you can say is it monthly?
Well, either quarterly or monthly depends on the distributor you are using.
Okay. Now at the end of the month, no more chiasa nyumtufu in sika.
Yeah.
Based on streams or money. Almost side chiama gamro so.
Yes.
That's arrangement.
Yes, that's arrangement. Yes, because
okay, scanning nyumtufu no kwa. There's a royalty that comes to gamro as well.
I don't know if you want to use nyumtuni because the language we use is master right owner.
Okay.
And just nyumtuni no on one call the studio ebo de nyumoka e promoting nyumwa he or she is the master right owner.
Okay.
So brand we free nyumtuni tbm aba master right owner tbm.
Okay.
Enti obe eni ni sika no directly.
Okay.
Afa sika bia kachire I no ekoma ne otworo nyum no ene ni usai nyum no the author and composer. I don't know we are see bibliography no publishing royalties no.
Okay.
Enti ne di kan performance royalty. Na performance royalty no say on join ni CM bia wo wiase a on san ka sa royalty no. Enti yemfa ne say doc ya kan say oh doc ko join ni Gamro or see o men join ni ono so a on ko join ni foreign CM bia on ko join ni PRS on join ni ASCAP on join ni SAMRO on join ni hwe ne performance ono na chiro nyum na ne performance royalties no aka black box mu Gamro yen ntimi nkoje ma no. So if you blame Obe Kasa for 1,000 years, that is how it works. For the online.
Okay.
Offline also saying in America beginning from radio station, say Peace FM etua. Let's say what belly Peace FM 30,000. Yet say administrative cost every month 30,000 ebia 30%. Sikana ko kay 21,000. 21,000 no ye net distributable revenue. Am I and no ya logi Peace FM dada. Your usage reports no per tools na you using no. Sikane ba I'm just showing the manual approach no. Sikane ba we calculate the total seconds of music that was used on this channel. And the Peace FM total seconds of music I bought Peace FM no. Yebe converting na. You convert here we divide the NDR by the total seconds. Yebe net revenue unit factor. And we in our language friend CD per second unit factor. So CD per second unit factor no. Afi ni yebe fa obia nyuma ye boy say e wola nyuma yebe multiply by the total number of seconds a boy and on the be royalty for Peace FM. If Peace FM has paid.
Hey, no.
I mean, so when people talk mostly and most of the time it is spoken out of ignorance. Yes. Because if we go through all this process and you be a year popular 2023 2026 on this channel it was never played. Yes, and every music has a life cycle. Sometimes Adebiko can't algorithm no now I started receiving numbers send Adam Kiki issue yabai.
Yeah.
Major taboo are numbers.
Yeah.
And
that's
when
true.
we say in that specific period, no, Osei Boateng will be earning higher.
Because Obina Aku Kenyano.
Yes. So there is volatility in royalty. Eda yebeche royalty waha obia benya pepepe no. Mompa mu free as you.
And not possible.
No, it goes and come. A cost on platform, a cost on platform.
Based on how
people are using the work and not how people are mentioning your name.
Okay.
You may be talked about, but then your works or your interest in a work may not be high. Again, say enyumu no ye no split no say ola fast and or the bar gamru first ola will be earning the royalties unya. Yes. Studio hono creation in happy we now to no and I will produce mostly when people start receiving streaming royalties it ends there. But say ono onimo or the beko gamru BMI ASCAP all these CMOs na oje music royalties
na bro mo maka ni nim ho hwe
exactly
say mo ya mo adwo mbese mo hu
o mpese wo enjoy master royalties no yes enti say if offline no like I'm saying 90% and now it's even more than 90 are committed invoices are there kono obi ase matiase ye betua I mean we will be having
income music makers e will scapa Ghana
exactly
entria
the other bits about now we come about criminality
yeah
Gamro any powers to prosecute.
Are you sure?
Yes. Okay. Gamro has only civil powers.
Okay.
Yes,
I get that point.
It say Rich Edemeka. A court any
no correct.
Me as Gamro, what I will do is that I will submit a report to the Copyright Office. Copyright Office no or Attorney General say.
Yeah.
Ghana Attorney General ever prosecutorial powers and why farmer Copyright Office.
True.
So whilst Gamro prosecute civil, Attorney Copyright Office is supposed to be helping with criminal.
The criminal part.
Yes. And Mebra Socrates is part of the copyright monitoring team. I mean, I must commend them. I mean, for the work they have been doing so well, but the system is just failing them. Technically, sa team we and I was saying omoba Peace FM through their monitoring activities to be checking whether you are compliant. So if you are not compliant, they file a criminal procedure through lawyers no more Copyright Office no. Abide lawyers no more Copyright Office no. Now what we have to deal with, and I'll give you a classical example of Gamro versus GBC, is that matter was filed in December 2017.
Yeah,
judgment came on 8th May 2024. Up to date, Sika GBC etua damages of 150,000. Royalty nankasa matter no is still in court. Say you na say GBC this car will go a step further. You be file 5A. See you attach GBC properties. Yes, because it's a civil procedure.
Okay, a bit me a check.
And 2017 to 2016, that's 9 years.
Yeah.
And there are similar cases in courts. Gamro versus NG Broadcasting Network, and we are still in that process. There are a lot of cases and it's very overwhelming. I go to court every single day.
Hey.
Because the law is not good. Yes, and imagine say we can renew NCA license and NCA and make legal provision say you need clearance from a CMO because you take that you use music. We will not be chasing the radio station. The radio station will be chasing us.
True.
And that is what happens in most advanced countries. On take CMOs and some UK, normally US. In fact, Napster on MLC in 2025, Etroma say Napster could not fulfill their licensing agreement with MLC. If you have your works on Napster, please go and collect your money from Napster. Yes. And that is typically how CMOs operate. Because when you're careful, as you can't no, what did you know because we are a private entity. We pay private lawyers. And it's
there's a gamma jumano debia musi court mutialo and I'm a lawyer for enyeska na mubetimi atwa say musu by 10 years 15 years na mugusu die chire. It's in the case you have a money GBC case here a walk court say GBC that's so bonum or that's use unity once assembly court no and you want use so some we am call no so court be.
In fact judgment no can say and the defaulting years but ni nyina epo ebeye say if GBC has a true intention to compensate creatives say wajia to say ampa ma using him to nyum na the moment ola obe press play pe I was say consciously you have to know that you are supposed to compensate someone. The question is that have you compensated the person?
No, the question is how much compensation,
which I'm saying that management maybe you are not close to that.
I'm not close to that discussion.
Some of them has even gone to court.
But maybe beside the question, the second question, me bought opinion. Rich Eden artist in Yumaba. Me bought during the entertainment review.
Yeah.
My bonus no 1. 2. How much am I supposed to pay? Gamro say ye musi yentia say ni yentia pay song.
Yes. So Gamro global licensing is collective. And Ghana system no enye log and pay. Blanket licensing.
Okay.
And ye be ma ebia ye tariff no. Everywhere in the world that we use blanket licensing no. Peace FM will submit the total revenue for the month.
Total revenue from there?
From Peace FM. Commercials.
Yes, submit your revenue,
yes.
Mamo.
I'll give you the reason. The reason is that you are generating content. And production is very expensive. You invested money in producing this. Equally, whoever created the music content invested money.
Okay.
If you are filling your airspace with the music content, you have to pay for it. Yes. You have to pay for it based on how you have generated revenue. You know how the ad system works on DSPs? It's the same thing that works on radio.
But internety is submitting revenue every month to be among.
Yes. Then we calculate 10% of that royalties, depending on the type of work we are protecting.
Okay. That presentation, what me say. That presentation, no, we pacho. Maventia say, Sika yenya busu minimum nyina.
Yes. Yes.
Also muhu.
Yes.
Now revenue. Na Sika no whether say ni nyina free nyum to mu ye announcement to abi Tuesday Thursday me start show no. E be announcement kwa dem be 30 minutes, e be 45 minutes. Anyum bia anka ho.
Yes.
It's revenue be free nyina ye mfa ni nyina anka ho.
Yes.
Now we about calculate 10% out of that. And the
I'll show you that's black and white. I'll show you the Gamro GBC judgment. The judge ruled that GBC should pay 2% of their earnings on all the GBC stations. Radio stations, yes. No, that's for radio. 2% of their revenue. And GBC file any annual statements, which I have copies. Yes, that's how it works. You see, it's not something that is too easy for.
It's not easy. Like, so who wants you to know how much they earn in a month? I mean, like, why would I want to do that?
It speaks to transparency as well, because you also use someone's work. Yes, and then delivered that 0.5 should be paid on TV.
Okay, so TV near 0.5, and our radio near 2%.
When this is done, GBC has to submit their statements, and it is now at auditing.
Okay,
so
statement yes, auditing.
True, because revenue it is not directly earned from the radio station.
True.
To say and say mode never go anymore and I'm more ton and I'm count. It is actually revenue from radio channel, no. And so if the radio makes 10 CDs, you only 1 CD. Yes, depending on negotiations.
Okay.
And no yet for musical work, send your macano. And master no, your GB online no, your direct. Your royalty be a needle time royalties.
And then
needle time royalties.
I don't know your thing.
Or neighboring royalties. And no a comma baby I use nyuma master right una no. Ont mean ton nyuma no. Enti Socrates or your music producer or the name to Apple Boomplay or Nyasika no. But Nanyum na yebo Peace FM on ton no but omobo.
Yeah.
So Socrates and whoever were performers, someone performing no. You're from Needle Time Royalties.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And see countries be omo Needle Time Right Organization no any musical work no baako e bi ni Ghana.
Okay.
But country be ya team. And you call South Africa, you was Samru and you was Sampra.
Okay. A big plan, a big mambo.
Yes. So the entities, they are very, very different. Your understanding and knowing how to deal with them, like I'm saying. Yeah, we now we are distribution on a channel into Peace FM. All the radio stations everybody we are listening and thankfully in our last distribution we distribute with statements. And the amount of statement that maybe a use any enyum kwa you see any sika a buyer from that music.
Okay.
Yes. The other bits near say yanya sika from all these channels are everybody for you are ebi ana one. There are a lot of factors. Ebi ana nyum na So the first thing that we need to do to check whether a work is eligible for royalties or not is the creator behind the work.
Okay.
Maybe you are not the creator. Maybe you performed.
Yeah.
And someone registered as a creator.
Yeah.
So you always be earning on that side. The other bit I will say you're checking say nipa no or interest e wo nyumni mu ana. And I say auto keke. Again, the interest no saying who declare interest 10%, it's 10%.
Okay.
Or be declare interest 100, it's 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, we put all these in a statement. Now, yeah, this busy amobia.
Okay. Now, my name is Sam Kakra. This we now watch no. Wadaroma. More any system be apart from what you are explaining. More any system be a media tape. And the one from one tapping you do a station be able.
Yeah.
More system be in say.
Yes.
Okay.
So
it is a system bit me actually say oh Jatabru Peace FM this whole month were born of this number of times.
Yes, but let me tell you the truth. It is not Gamru and there was say your monitor.
No one also.
I was say wo and I the usage report in a bremi. I don't monitor Spotify.
Me
no, you see, I know na a higher dream because I don't monitor Spotify. I don't monitor YouTube. I don't monitor AudioMac. At the end of every month, they submit their usage reports. Then we match with your works no. Sika diano. It will be paid to us. And Pendudo Pino say work no any CM no repertoire mu. Ayana ayedin. And now say ye reciprocal no. Obu ho a ne nyom ye use wo China.
Yeah. To say Van say kidi nyumi tachiti e ba near see India there. Yes.
In fact, there was a Samuel Usu song. I checked demographs and I realized Mexico. Yes.
So we make code ya
so you see
na Mexico for what you say
is a rhythm.
Okay.
If you are signed with a CMO only reciprocal Mexico, you will not earn. Mexico you will see that a cost but you are not earning. Only CMO crowd you are out of the game.
Okay.
So every creator, a music creator, the first thing to know whether you are earning or you are not earning is to find out whether you are with a PRO. Because who join PRO pay everyone IPI. Interested party information number. IPI and we actually be that's why I told you I can sit here and check Selendio Obia because we are all connected in one space.
All right. Mr. Jackson Brefoni TNO Gamro CEO. But Richmond, minim say BBA person will be on this one because the last bit is going to be on distribution. So we BBA person will be now they can one. Mami too.
BBA person will be some will BBA person.
Okay. Sure. Into.
In as much as he mentions that and you say the Wabo monitoring is not incumbent on Gamro no. Me say anything a developing country no.
Yeah.
Situation different from what exists elsewhere. Or no one kasa mukra no kasa abofne de ombedi nukra mai. But ye nim se ye okroma. Na radio station A and B, wo mo fa omo my log sheet and bibisa no. Nanso emra ehye omo kete say omo be logi. Omo bo advertise omo logi pepe de ma advertisers, and so we know that they have logs one way or the other. I feel say I was say Gamro su etu anamon kakrabi. Etimi enya these things, but even when Gamro gets these things, we probably have to work on laws because I think what we understand. Any question I will say, Ubusa say. Sika saying for a Numbia was a Wutia. And then he also mentioned the needle pin thing. We probably should be moving there, but that will require an adjustment to the fees and charges in Parliament and all of that. And maybe we should be looking along those lines. It will make things probably a bit easier. Yeah.
Nanawa, oh, baby, sana young comrade.
Young comrade, I think, sir. I have interest or I mean the collection of all the data into young comra me sure say we been be doing come that is where my question comes so mundro here.
Okay. Doc.
Yes. Nyam person me deka ho say I have personally done a review of our copyright acts as a research. And I me who say here cover ya can any copyright in mashup any interpolation any what I say I think so when it comes into logging of users from DJs to radio, TV, public spaces, live performances, and the law is silent on it. Until I have done
it's not
any
so say it's not silent.
No. You see, I'm talking about the Copyright Act.
Okay.
Be a copyright law, no baby. So the law requires users to log. And then I am right.
No, it says that
it doesn't have to be in that act.
Hold on. You see,
under section 37 of the regulation.
I understand that part.
Yes.
As a regulation.
37 or saying what
of the regulation. Yes.
That is the LI.
Yes, the LI.
I'm talking about the act. The LI is for
so
the legislative instrument. No, it's not the act.
Yeah, so
I'm talking about the act.
Okay.
Well, let me read from section 36.
Say I can say
it's not very
the new option.
Yes. So section 36 says that a person who intends to perform the work of an author or cause the work of an author to be performed in public or do any act in respect of work protected under Copyright Acts 205 Act 690 shall apply. You can't shall. There is no ambiguity. And one can shall pay. The responsibility or the onus lies on what Uyusu and Yumuno to the appropriate society for license for the performance of the work. 37 application for performance license. It is telling us how you have to go about it.
Good.
Because Emrabia no act no say ye kukumase. Ela na be che kwanya ye be fa so ye be kumase. So 37 says an application to use or perform a work shall be set out in Form 1 in the fixed schedule of the regulation. Good. Yes. Section 2. Let me land.
Okay.
Yes.
No. But you see, but you are pushing my argument to LI.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Copyright Act. Hold on. No, hold on. You see, the act came how many years before the LI was ready?
5 years.
5 years. So within that, within that 5 years, people were using, and they did not understand this part. So from my point of view, no, hold on. My point is that if we need the law to work for us, the act should focus on establishing logging system, which becomes the right. No, this is LI. Do you understand the difference between LI and an act?
But my understanding of the LI is supposed to give strength to the act,
and then also give you
how things are supposed to be done. So even if it's not in the act and it's found in the LI, it's serving the same purpose.
It's serving the same purpose.
Yeah, we
passed the act in 2005, and the LI came which year? 2011. Until within that 6 years now, what was going on in the society? You see, this is what creates a problem for us. No, don't forget about today. I'm telling you that if we need to review the actor, we need to put things right from the beginning, so that when the LI comes, everybody understands. So, okay. Oh, Socrates, can you let me continue?
When
I'm saying
when America was
say if we all agree, you said that the law has not really helped us in a way. So we need to review it. How do we review it? We review it and near airline it should be in the act itself, so that the issue of login systems and ABC format should be captured. If you take the act A to Z, there is nowhere that says that users should log. Split agreement, no. Cover, sample, all these things, the Copyright Act, even digital systems, the copyright is silent on it. You see,
I guess the time of the year and not digital systems, and ensure that you
see, that's what I'm saying, that if we need to review, we need to put all these things in the act, so that we don't wait after 6 years. Then we see that, okay, now there's an ally and they say we should do ABCD. So within that 6 years, what happens to the people? The people tell you the copyright law didn't take about it. Why are you now telling me that we have an ally?
Doc, so you're talking about an ideal situation. But today, this is the reality.
No, I understand the reality. But if we need to review the act, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, and I
shouldn't wait 6 years.
I am of the position that we have to tackle problems from one step to the other. I had an engagement with someone. Monitor. I said, okay, fine. I spend so much.
It will cost you money even to monitor.
I spend so much dollars to monitor, and Ola doesn't pay. If I send you the monitored works as a creative, what are you going to use it for?
What are you going to do for?
If I have monitored Peace FM the whole year, yes, I've monitored because we are monitoring, and then Peace FM does not pay. Do I send Doc? I send you logs, and if you ask me the money, I can't
provide it. What is
it?
It means that costs you more.
Yes.
To even do the login yourself.
It means that, so strategically, what we even do with monitoring is that we do monitor for compliant users. Yes, because if a station, I know a station that has not paid royalty for the past 12 years. Yes, if I continuously monitor, my overhead cost is going to increase. So those royalties are kept under historical royalties. In fact, when America was faced with these challenges, they enacted the Music Modernization Act.
Not an ally.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about.
They enacted the Music Modernization Act to solve these challenges. Else, the last time Rich made a submission on a channel that if you think the problem is Gumroad, close down Gumroad, set another CMO, and that's the problem will still come because the Gumroad is working in a legal space. You can't do anything outside what is enshrined in the law.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You see, so we should tackle the act, solve it within that purpose. We don't wait after 6 years when we have an airline now tells us what we should do. Okay, this is my argument because every time then we are waiting. Do you know it costs a private entity to push a bill? It costs money, not 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 Ghana cedis. So why must I push all this money, pass an act, and then wait after 6 years also to put another airline before I'll be able to make it effective? You see, and do you know something?
No, tell us.
Tell us, Segamro, Momunye monitoring all stations. We were all here in country. There was a time a Gamro report came out. They spent more money to monitor than the profit they got. Why? Because the law was silenced on that, and they took it as an initiative to be able to make sure that they implement it. And you see, it is anything about Gamro Boka. It is a key sham okay. Obia use a biana start logging. Split system, that show random digital system. YouTube, your acti is quite on it. Facebook, your acti is quite on it. TikTok and all these aspects. And even the ally, what does it say about all these things?
All right.
Me say, might see some run it there. Shall see him through and sana that 6 years for ally.
Okay, well say Ananka Wabisa CEO Amaya say of these 15 years, see more in existence. How many years now? You actually more court to say. Now, under GD say Gamro, any music business is a serious one. Say Gamro for etna a more women so 9 to 4 so more women so. Ombenya sikada ni da, but akwa say I say as a nipa I relax and as a more omada adwuma no so but also share music economy na nka so pa na emmum yenye ye ho serious ewo ho we no our ministries by me money din so your distribution near the Nkomo we need to go to the film. Oh sorry, so we'll be at the person the account
and mera ho kakra
kafra.
Don't take it personal. I'm talking about not you in person or Abia Rexoma in person. The bia me kan say me a me try dey bi no ba respond here. Man ko feda. Me ko feda kan e be banye.
You know, I mean, it's an intellectual exercise.
Yes. I'm talking about the institution, not the person.
No, I mean, it's your access to knowledge. So
yes,
if
my access to knowledge. One,
I have to debunk it.
My access to knowledge about this law. One, let me put it on record. I am part of those who work on this law.
I know.
Good.
I know.
Yes. Not Eli Assembly, the law itself, the act itself. I'm part of those you fight here. There was a group called Kuku. Near me to Okreku Mante office. And they fight here to get this thing done. The bia me say me sorry, I'm sorry, I'm Betty mode. Come fast to push here ma emrawe e buy. Inti. Now let me make my case. Me areho se o kasa no kan say ye nuntimi empushimra no say mun kokoto ne nema sa problem we na wo ho enuntira ye fight ya say ye mbenya independent collecting societies outside your friend is saying copyright. Now the main factor that be a Macau Hansen say emra we ye no ye call your meeting parliamentary select committee for the last ye in this case in money bebre and Betty mode free neck about 5 o'clock about 5 pay upon ye bab on team pen say I did not more fighting for no and no nya a clear no in the money ni akadin yin and it was a wise decision and no when this section 36 that was the main thing now you're fighting to have our collecting societies. Send you betting me and monitor your works and we go and collect the money ourselves because near full say copyright office was not doing it for us. Yeah, you betting me akoye. And Carlos Sechi was also here, systems and structures near kaya. Section 36 ne said in Pacho not brofo betting me aboamia.
A person who intends to perform the work of an author.
Obia or per se offer onyuntuni bi anase obi onwen bibia e de ye adwuma no
shall apply
with the preacher and the reader
or cause the work of an author to be performed in public or do any act in respect of work protected under Copyright Act 205 Act 690 shall apply to the appropriate society for a license.
For this conversation, you're limiting it to enyum.
No, you may find enyum because you are discussing CM operations or movie, books. Yeah.
But for the conversation, you know, nenye easy my. Obi opesu use enyum bi ana so apply. O apply wa infa
to the appropriate society for a license for the performance of the work.
ASOG or Copy Ghana or Gamro. Inti yen use Gamro. See oko Gamro ho into radio station no sebi mprendua unye enyansa se opesu bi radio station enya ahoden ene ahokade ekototo equipment no the next thing na so ye ne say oko Gamro no ko seek license me pacho radio stations are na be seek license wo mo.
I mean, I can confidently say that no radio station actually applies for a license. We actually have to draw their attention on the existing law.
Okay, so you draw their attention.
Yes, you write officially when let's say MCI
Onimrana a govern a jumana. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, but you move on. Much apply.
Like I'm saying, some will respond and then come.
But as we speak now, license.
I don't get
radio station send or
license.
So this is how it works. Most of the radio stations are in debt.
Emu ahe, do you have that data?
I have that data. I can say just about 20 radio stations. About that year, no starting, you know. Ebia obi wo ho otua royalties in June.
Okay.
Obi tua in August.
It's a beginning of the year.
Yes,
yeah, since our radio stations near BB, you know, mo data mono only about 20.
Yes, as we because I and there. Then I can provide you with.
I'm not talking about
data.
this year. I'm talking. I know say it's yearly.
Yes,
but I'm talking about say last year only need juma there.
Yes,
say we there. Or the records out.
Exactly.
Radio stations that what Ghana.
We have all their records.
They are licensed by you.
Yeah, all the records. So we have.
So they are licensed by you.
Yes. We have Despite.
Oh, man, to know.
All right, we have Despite.
Okay.
So get to what we have Despite. We have EIB. We have all the radio stations.
Okay.
Because radio, and you share them.
Yeah.
And you say, will come to you.
Yes. You know, you are saying it here that you have licensed all of them.
It's not licensed all of them. You see,
I don't think their job is to license the radio station.
Yes, you see, the radio station is supposed to apply for the license. So if you say that,
so if you apply, what do you do?
If you apply, then you grant.
So you grant them the license.
Yes,
good. So
no. But I want to understand. See
the law.
Yes. Is it a case? It said random magam requiring to license a radio station to start operation?
No.
So what does the
law say?
It's a radio station.
What does the law say?
No. So you see, if you don't intend to use music, we can license you.
Yes. Okay.
So you see,
as a bar for some more money.
You all licensing. No, it's okay. Don't be emotional.
I'm emotional.
Don't be emotional. No, this is because you see, let me explain. He mentioned a classical case of Asempa. If Asempa ABA, and in your mind you are thinking Asempa Ebe Bonum. Unless Asempa plays or play the pay, then automatically he or the station was supposed to apply for the license to the society.
Okay. So near why not being said or pese or yeno, Emran said
you shall apply to the appropriate society.
And what will you do? The society.
So the society will review the application and either grant or disgrant the license.
So have you granted license to some radio stations?
Yes.
And yes. About 20 of them.
About 20. The rest, no, the my own.
And I make say the rest, say Ola will be a radio station. Now say you decide not to pay her. I understand where Socrates is coming from because Kosga had prosecutorial powers. What's near Adriana Maso for and law is law, Socrates. Me have been to court for like 3 continuously. And I know the judgment, Gamo versus Telcos. Gamo. If I give you the judgment, I hear about it's not about how you feel about the law. It's about what the judge is telling you about the law. And I'm saying that
I want us to look at the law.
No,
so before we talk about
how. Yes. So that's why I keep on saying the law because say Obiana say ontua. Gamo, what we have even done is that you share that troll letter the bro say Emra Ghana high church say we use one was utia. And we call it introductory letter.
Okay.
It's introductory letter in bar. Now your church show. Then and then the data available, I will know the grading of this radio station or MCA directly. You better remind us, bro. So until in the course of that period, we'll issue an invoice based on your grade and based on how you are using the music.
Okay.
When the invoice is issued, now still I was in a court. So me court as Ghana Music Rights Organization means me file a criminal procedure.
Okay.
I can file a civil suit.
Civil the other hand
and I make say yani GBC, yani Telcos, yani ABN, yani Cash TV.
Radio station assembly.
And I make yani in fact EIB City, most of the radio stations are paying now. We have to go to court first.
Okay.
And sign on mobile.
Okay. Then the law.
So you see, we are also area free. They say there is money involved in going to court.
Yeah.
And some of the stations, GBC, Etimini and court at
length. What will repeat you?
Okay.
Section 4.
What's it there? The section 4 says that a society may request a person granted a license to submit monthly returns of all artist works used and performed by the person in the society.
Okay. Works are using.
Yes. We write to them.
Monthly report.
We have written to them
that they should issue monthly reports.
Yes.
Okay. Then 5 says what?
The returns shall be set out. It's telling you
the returns shall be set out in Form D.
Yeah,
form no
we give to them. Yes, we give to them.
Form.
Yes.
Okay. And then
a person who fails to comply,
a
person who fails to comply, a request made to that person.
A
person who fails to comply,
request na yes on file report
or makes a declaration which the person knows to be false.
And answer obey a report or the bebano.
Commits an offense. And is liable to a summary blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. No.
So you see, no, makes a declaration that I want Soke to understand something that but criminal matter.
I'm not talking repeating yourself.
Yes. So yes, the law says that knows to be false and commits an offense and is liable on a summary conviction of a fine of not more than 100 penalty units or to a term of imprisonment of not more than 6 months or to both.
Good, thank you. Entino obi a wanya no embrano eshe wo say no faniko court.
No.
So what I do,
yes, I do. As you speak, I've submitted my report to the Copyright Office indicating Obia OD40, and it is the work of the copyright. This is okay. Wait, responsibility.
Yes,
it is the work of the copyright monitoring team. Over the years, the copyright monitoring team, what they do is that they only check anti-piracy. It is the work of the copyright monitoring team working with the copyright office.
I can tell you on authority as part of the copyright monitoring team. They say report to BMI Hosa, request BMI Hosa.
Yeah, so it is.
I can tell you I'm part of it. Request BMI.
Okay, Meba. So who's supposed to send a request?
No, we have to file our report.
Namu de ama copyright administrator.
Nipa omo yusu nyumu okrum ha no. Nipa ya license yomu nie. Nipa omo enyenye. Ekoduru ho a I don't have control over it.
I'm part of the copyright monitoring team.
He's not saying the report is for you.
For you, yes. It's not for him. It's not for him.
Who are members you are seeking their interest to. A month for 8 years ago. Obia ni echiro nso ede na oye fa ho. O the report na come copyright office. Say me members ni omusika we ni muntua. Edian wa ya fa.
Dia na mra ne so obetimi ya fa.
Mra no e kire ne yeso ye. You have to follow up with the copyright office.
Okay, the Mrana say onye ne say
he hasn't done anything about it.
So also follow up with the copyright office.
Yes.
Now copyright office so making sure that more monitoring.
Exactly.
Eti onye and onye adwuma.
Onye
na ti copyright for musumoje report mo dey.
I know your copyright for problem but we want members members not register with you. And make us onye.
No,
I put it to you say onye.
No, easy. So easy. The angular socket matters.
Onye.
Yenfa community.
You see that be amaka say members members no they should sue you. What you say? For negligence for negligence of duty. Negligence me mrani say me register with you and wo so betimi aye adwuma no and me dia brɛ and adwuma ne say na so ye no onye what should I do?
You pull your membership. No, you don't.
No. I'll sue you to. I still want to work with you.
And for money,
I will sue you.
Then you tell me why. No. That Emrana Makwan say we member to me sue
you. Yeah. For negligence of duty.
No.
And you say na me personal way.
This is your credit. Try to be emotional.
Me mama adwuma say ya ma. Wo ka tell me so betimi aye adwuma ma me.
No.
He's okay. Me adwuma na sha wonsa. No one adwuma na.
Try to be emotional.
As he sits, I am emotional on this because we are looking at your friends saying members plight.
Okay.
And so I'm emotional about
it. The problem I can let me find this. Maybe this final.
The problem that will be your final one.
The problem is not about Gamro alone.
It's a Gamro alone.
No,
the law is for you.
No, ASOC is suffering the same plight.
Yes, ASOC.
So
we are talking about you.
Targeting
ASOC.
No, easy.
So
don't ship it.
So
let me make my submission. The problem now, Socrates delves much into the movie industry. He is facing worst problem in his area.
No,
it's my
issue on board today.
No, so let me land.
You are on board today, so
I'm not shifting. No, I'm not shifting. No, I'm not shifting the blame. I'm saying that problem no. It's a general problem.
You apply so
say Emrano is not good. It's not good.
Emrano is good. Near woman is good. He's taking himself away.
No,
Emrano is good. Emrano actually, you see, Obi
Socrates can body.
When you took GBC to court. When you took GBC to court, on what basis did you say
it was a civil procedure?
Yes, so take everybody's civil procedure.
Do you know how much it costs to him?
Yeah, you are going to give them reports, say, with the Musika here, Juma Mamo.
Yeah, so you see,
when you agree, so yeah,
copyright for so no sutim besumo because more than too many yes it's other way je no na wo kan no
because on hand say no say me put to there there's no report request to that so
Socrates no request to that.
Doc for Mike
all right
not the be chat to her yam fan komowi you are spending about over 3 hours on this one.
Okay all right
so
okay all right
so
Richie thank you very much. Socrates,
Dr. Anyetiwa,
you see the problem.
You have the floor.
We have an act. We took 6 years and some are telling us that these things are mandatory for radio stations. That is where my point is. Criminal and Civil Other Offences Act 29. It is the Attorney General.
I would have trusted.
And the Attorney General, and they are responsible for filing criminal offences. What I see? Do you know, sir, some musicians, I personally, Oko police station call report say obi afa menum o twa cassette gum yan ko kire police for say na we susu ya
ya
se e ko kire no masa enum de dey say ya bi akotena fie what you say the point is that me can say the criminal aspect no it is not a private entity enye possible gamro into me file criminal issues member because you will need witnesses and the state must be willing to prosecute. We are not political assembly. It is the law now. Name if you say it is deficient in our modern Ghana. Looking at digital systems and how things are going. I was say more than say and run a review. Ne e coming kwa review Copyright Act here. Yemfa a LI any act we should merge it. Near one document because we should and this year chain say fiancia and Sunday asako boka akoye legislative instrument. A lot of Ghanaians who some say legislative instrument 2449 69 then oni mo hwe no oni ma ni Copyright Act ni so krapo no nim ye wo ho kwado pode wo fom ni wa no ela na o senke bo ama o te niam bia se agi eno so na di mfiansia nti busa ho say within that 6 years na answer na be ela na de na ekoso okrum ha so eno na manager say there is a gap o see to me fail o see to me yam adwuma nti men blame Gamro because ye betina krom ha ye be show munkoji they will spend 800,000 cedis akojiji sika
4,000 aba
so what you say yes I can say royals no che no
omu yusu sika no de jiji masa this is management forever no more will come research before this law I've said it here let me repeat uyi senator omu jiji sika our country no the highest GRA the next is Senate the next one should be CMOs the highest money if they are working and the money break need they move masa
All right.
So critics can once they have prosecutorial powers.
And you still have what the law says you have it. So the law says you have it. Check the law. It is in the law.
You don't have it. So critics.
They don't have it. So they don't have it. They don't have it.
Yeah, Ola, you're my lawyer, Emram.
No, but we all have read the law. You don't have it.
So the law says
is the attorney general.
Wait. Or say near obe flout to this law. No, this is the penalty. And what do you do? You are the one. The amount. Any amount the power to operate. So what do you, if you need attorney general? You don't come and sit radio station and cry. You should sit in the attorney general's office with whatever your friend say case I war.
No, Socrates is not getting me.
You are sleeping in the air condition of the office, and you are telling me that they are not your friend saying who are we are the so-called discard. And then they will end up blaming government too. And are buying. Meanwhile, who are winning your wajuma?
I'm surprised Socrates is taking that any CMO in this country can have a prosecutorial powers out of this matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You are talking about.
If Socrates is saying that, Papa Ola, you are a board member of ASOC. Have you found? No, let me come to you. Have you found?
How did you take your friend is saying to court?
Who? GBC. I'm saying it was a civil matter.
So take everybody to the civil court and take a civil matter.
But they are doing that. They
are not.
Anyway.
I think I don't know why. Maybe he wants to settle scores.
I don't know. You always make excuses for not working.
Okay. Okay, I think the challenges with Gamro is not limited to Gamro, but the laws and the justice systems in Ghana. It is often said the wheels of justice grind slowly. However, Ghana's justice system is way slower. How can a case between Gamro and GBC last in court for more than 5 years? If it continues like this, then people will step on the law every day. I'll say, bro, like you've not touched on the people who are selling music, movies, and other intellectual properties on pen drive on the street. Richmond, my member, so quickly, boy and kakra. So in this current era, what are the revenue streams for a musician?
Let me just make one point. Me jidi say. In as much as Emrano, I was say Shemukinano. Ye won't so I personally believe we can do more than we're doing. And probably that is the point that Sok is making. Inti Yaka Emrano Hasemono. Na ejuma. I believe say Jackson Kra ejuma obeto ye no. Ogusu eyebi onu anim se bebre woni nimu a e wo so ye. So there is a lot of room for improvement, and we have to also look at our laws. So right. That is
so message na me kan no free Victor Kodum. Now help us say no last Thursday near can say there are 3 revenue streams mainly largely when it comes to say autonomium na kasa the DSPs, and even with the DSPs there's a place where you turn them now. What do you say? And there's a place you streaming keke. We don't buy albums. So like Mr. Brefuchi would say Amazon and the rest, they are sales point.
No, Amazon is a sale point. Yes,
good.
Amazon is a sale point. Yeah.
And I was stream platforms.
Yes.
Now
UGC.
But now your argument in say, and I say a suggestion say, okay, Kofi Donko. Celestine Donko kunun.
Yeah.
And then the multimedia DBA but motor pen drive so is working. Can we bring back at least the pen drive? And how do we do it?
I think selling on pen drives is been in the system for a while. I recall say Kwame Eugene, the first album Rockstar, we sold it on pen drives. And see, that is it's a very viable sales platform. A Chrome Hanankasa based on our culture. Say Yatobibia we want it to be tangible. And the pen drives in it there. It is one of the ways to go. The world is moving digital. Now, while we are moving digital, no, there's something else that's happening. What is happening is there's a new generation that is coming that will stream. But the people with the purchasing power now, a lot of them are people who believe in having the physical copies. And so what will help us best now is to do a combination, a fusion. Auto on digital, no? Then you create a platform or things like the pen drive. In fact, Udru La Paz, Jowulu, traffic light, National Theatre in Nimho, there are several spots I'll be drew. Now, pen drives. If it wasn't viable, they will not be selling it. And a new town there, a very viable pen drive, so especially for gospel artists, because they have a ready market that they have access to every Sunday or 3 or 4 times in a week. And the pen drives need there. We went ahead. When there was the digital migration, we packed up all our physical sales locations and whatever, and the Kantamantu and be distributors, no, be bags,
and electrical
yes,
hardware,
and a life and reality is pushing us back to now putting our songs on pen drives when we moved ahead and went straight to digital. And if we can have a structured system of selling these pen drives, it will be a great revenue source for artists. Artists be okra on the digital platform, Obi Antonium, or Tefanchino, what any per 1,000 be. I have met artists who call baby Awamona. They are very, very popular. They will be a bonidia. Madame Fubi for some years. Takrady, and Krahana, said the biggest name out of Takrady is Kofi Kinata.
Yeah.
But I have been to Takrady with an artist called Aya Ramsey B. And it was, I was shocked. On Namangras will be Anfani.
But
Takrady, and yes, or yeah, the party, you oversell it. Or yeah. So if this person had pen drives, now Otimiton will be a one, or fan base be on better 5,000 be a man, and that would be a but say Spotify, any Lala, any Rhapsody, any and it's according to air competing. I'm not saying you should not be there, but you have our marketer. They are willing and ready to buy. So once you can tap into that market, if we are able to find a way to reintroduce pen drives in addition to the platforms that are available today, it would really help us.
Na mesha pa we de unkwana memo akasa asemu. No mo bi anka bi. Na and then so say ogorona be kan ho. Capo Abeku Santana, Deputy CEO, Ghana Tourism Authority. Capo ne they were surprising. It's a Thursday and a showing and a meeting be a montiama. Aquawa.
But that's the Ola, which ya only or bigger for the TF Wagina. I think it's Thursday, you know.
Yeah.
I saw best friend.
Yeah.
It's Michelle Cone anymore.
Oh, Fatima. And I'm Matthias and I'm going to say you'll be in a meeting. I didn't make access. Ben to me I'm physically I would offer more online. But if you Kaswa never make call Ewutu Senior East now call a event to be one bringing governance to the people. It's right honorable speaker, any minister for local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs, any honorable Queen Sapukia Soya Mago, myself and few other government appointees eco supporting timifika swa ba no menam n1 so nam se no and I mean metie sa was me fie ni adiro se metia na me so no me ntumi ntwam enko spintex wabra memfa ha iti me baba be fa na me chia na mabo abibafo aba so and me ba no conversation na mo having a very important. I think it has come to my attention that appointee copyright administrator just the Minister of Interior, Attorney General, and Justice and it lies at the office of the President and President Secretary. So appointee will be to the copyright office. Copyright administrator. I think
say copyright administrator ne ba na afei de one ne staff no ehwe some of these key challenges are yewo industry ni mo na being the government representative and our government appointee obi to me fast track all the processes are ebema yenya the solution to our copyright. I think that Ghana is one of the countries in West Africa advanced in copyright law protection, and the abasubodi kesiye ebema Madam Betty Maud Idris, because ene na bosompra omo ye dwuma som kesiye, and I know how the transition akoba okay time na your hologram you started now enforcement yambo police for abaso police for ya there pa but that mean gapi penny so adwen say transition to the digital electronic way swift fast into make us say it caught us unaware it's unprepared I feel any buy so no na I take you over bibia. So even social media crampono actually na copyright laws ebeba conform start say omo monetize omo content ukofa will be content so we monetize your content meter entwingi bibia ma eti eno so no afei kra necessary yes sensitization me bi no say me work no kra no social media so crampono as me monetize it. How many seconds can you take? You cannot take more than 30 seconds or you can take more than 60 seconds. No, as I say, education is sensitization because obi are losing account because obi are monetizing the works, the copyright, and na wako use. Am I striking the account?
Yeah,
I'm losing account. Recent, bebreni into even social media crampo bayan. So be mekane say the knowledge and appreciation of how it works and it all underlying laws, regulation. Bebreni obeti obi so me lose my account, me lose me. I am a warning. Say where you see obi content. Na nipa no a request say yem pulling it down. Ya send you email, respond back, respond mienu. Third one, no, young can't they will strike you down. A lot of people don't know about all this.
But the sad thing is that when you are having an educational forum like platform this year, I'm interested. They don't want to know. They don't want to know. I just say say my banner account my friend. I feel you need to enter the share. He pan me too. One of them.
You biana ayana ope. Mfadise and society. It's we say you know school we be grand school ko. School grand no more that. But you say no addition eti yemane nye asemi hia say ye be cheche ye ho endo na many obi ka sembi na content bi a o develop say wode ma TV say TV no show me ka che ne say onye memorandum of understanding agreement non kanche TV station say as an independent producer or ye original creator of the content you own an exclusive right of the production. It is a airtime and a water. The TV station has the right to show it on their channel. If they want to show it on their social media and the social media is monetized, they cannot because yes sir, ulawu content now they are come TV station be say own show no. Or also the cartoon in social media say Facebook monetizer or be klemiska. Also the cartoon there Yabeka said the onu posti first no na any the anti yan farm iti ye here say ye sa education is sensitization amankofo bibliati ase and then crofo content creators or creative content an intellectual property, but how do you protect this intellectual property? Yankopon don't be share after for any AFDB Africa Development Bank. Bra, omunyina wa say creative economy the orange economy your way. Ya womra wo ho say di protect it. Ya womra wo ho say enkrofo enya omosu omadwuma omukrishi so emfaso. Iti say ye bat together and muna mo set agenda. Mo set agenda government will respond. Now, any stakeholders in Asia, now you check the pathways you bring to me faso. I mean, you creative works and home faso.
All right, thank you so much, Kapo. And then, yeah,
Kapo, but your TV station away.
TV station, man.
TV station. Oh yes. No. A legitimate question. Ena website. Obekai say campaign. It was in a manifesto. A creative arts.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. I am Crawford tag me. Ebusa me say digital terrestrial.
DDT no. Okay. DTT. Sorry.
Yeah, digital terrestrial television. No away. I can assure you. Say a digital infrastructure. You don't need any physical but you see ansana obestati bibiano one as I said ode framework eto one fa framework na to no more implementation will take you off obey mistake and from key learnings of certain policies na any institutional framework ma policies ni failure no also ba bia you make sure say the framework no be go honom ansa no why then what take you off. And I can assure you say Mate Senkrofo Ebusa say sa television channel na mo promise mo de bebano His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama edana kuma sopa obeye.
Okay, now quickly a time no mia kakran yenhwe Gomwa versus Ko Kapo. Are we getting the signs as they say them say Gomwa behind Ko popularity Swana?
I don't know why you are making it a competition, but this year this year there was an addition of Vuja, Keta, Regatta. This year there was a continuation of Ashanti Fest. In the identity na wonka say Gomwa versus Ashanti Fest versus Kweu versus Keta.
Because they would think Gomwa nim no ka say.
I think say
this year you forgetting Kweu.
I think say
Gomwa.
Oh, I mean, it is an obvious fact. Say the largest, the biggest, and the most, pronounced Easter destination in Ghana for 20 years had been Kweu.
True.
It is Honorable Kwame A+, and so Eddie Gomwa Easter Carnival, Ebana publicity awareness, massive, normal. Say traction, ebekoho. It doesn't take away the opportunity for every other destination so also be developing BB. I think sir, rather we should look at how emerging destinations are coming for Easter. Mekai na mesisu abio. Easter na ye nimfiti enkwala bremo. Religious faith-based activities. Na ye convention.
Yeah.
Na ye ni BBRC ye entertainment enema.
True.
Enti Kweu ebayen and by the grace of God. Kweu Easter no, it started with some of us. Tamana may heady programs Adom FM with NS Chemist, Seekings, and Mr. Chumberma Midwest. Omoma ye call Kweu. But almost no madam for the late Jake Utanka Ubichi Bilamte, and Ferdinand Eyim. And almost edi paragliding ebae. But Ubesha. The Ghana Tourism Authority, Juma, and our Ministry of Tourism, Juma no mo yewo, Kweu no was the paragliding. Kweu Easter no any traditional festival. It is a homecoming. Kweu fu wo okanshia December bronya no omanko December holiday break no. Omo na omo decide say edu Easter ombeko fie.
Okay.
Enti first no de no mo ye ne say omo nyina mpona ko mo ye one party on Sunday. Friday Bia NS Chemist ebe hosti ahoho woni fie. Saturday Mr. Chumberima ebe hosti ahoho woni fie. Ana Mr. Kwame Ofusubanfu. But Sunday omo nyina be ko ohene na classic. Na ma bo concert se kodwantwio se nana tufuo se match de dey obi anye bibia. Enti omo frɛ en se yembra no. Na Adom FM start say ye street jam. Carnival, bombing, Kutuase, and Price School Park, and a started BB and a brands started in a start here, Kweu, and Ubian so a bed. Now, 3 years ago, Honorable Julius De Branso added another addition dimension of the Kweu festivity. No, I only the Kweu Business Forum. top CEOs of institutions, both multinationals, any local business, for 4 days, 3 nights. And also an additional item ababeka into tourism. Will be they assess tourism growth and development. Butler and a year propounded that theory in the tourism life cycle model 1990 and as a model nearby. Uber assess tourism product to be from its inception. Ebe pimbe be duna. Uber say a declining. I stagnated. I consolidated, and I say evolving. You can't just sit there and just talk in vacuum without using the conceptual framework to analyze the tourism product, whether it is declining. It made to me a catch or say in declining.
Declining.
No.
Modalities in that one.
I'll give you an example. So yabaye Nyankopon adom may see you honorable mami forward to any minister. And minister friend me call ministry to ask me questions about call Menfa report in Nambra. In 2025, we recorded 10,462 visitors at Ojanoma paragliding site in 3 days. 10,462. Now your counter when we saw Adibina what na play mo and I say one counting nipano.
Yeah.
80 yedi begina gate wo. Eti obi a obabi a enya omo mutwa ticket nko including omo mote bus mu ye count money amiami account and so sa ye counted 10,462 in 2025. Ye the share tourism report in him. We want to use it as a reference point, not even as a baseline. Now ya share this year so say
this year 2026
ye nya saying afi ne quality data no na ye to me e dia kasa eti we are using data
na patron did the same modus no ekogumwa
me patron meba yeah quality data na me kase ko in decline here make sure the in decline here tourism demand push and pull factors back way accommodations. So we share 10 years ago, 5 years ago, accommodation na work any accommodation was here. Obeka say improve ya na improve ye. Say obi anka so obekwa kwa ebede na nkrofo ko see hotels.
True.
Yeah, starting say ye kwakwa no. Near that tent mu on Price School Park. Not the only biggest hotel a walk on price was Ohinana Classic. Actually, na Mudak Royal Bay, and they another hotel friend Holy Hill. No so bosho no way. Just say hotels are kwama usaneko asakraka any quotafo any abene at the coach in the hotels ko busa say 15 years ago na hotel bi wo. It is all because ko na akofoma na meaning basis in tia or de kasa.
Okay.
Ko business forum unim ni pede ba o. Okay. Ko business forum no. Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. Almost see a new convention center a Trasako for Nisi. Udu Empire so opa NS Chemist First House na obe branch right. Omo ye dual carriage 2 lane with a median about 5 kilometers into the forest. And almost is our convention center no ho. A holding nipa more than 2,000. And some more exhibition stands a taking nipa of over 2,000. And some more courtyard. Baby omudidi ni ade. Inti nipa kogu kwa business forum no. It is more than 3,000 to 4,000. But because kwa street and so not traffic echo and then once only the main road that if in koko ediko echi amount from adoso ediko from place eti enya kofo ni nko but obi a okwa from place bia no obefa kwa in price so friend etibie and we sane dia kofa kwa tafo ansa no dia kwa gotwa pontu no e dia ko tiase anama microbo from place eti they decided say ye beyi kwa business forum efi empire so town na because CEO say bani omo deputies ni president ni cars no and omo de ko share forest and it is a dual carriage road about 5 kilometers into the forest
and the road was constructed just for this purpose.
Less than 1 year.
Just for the forum.
Less than 1 year. Okay. And His Excellency President Mahama Akase a permanent event convention center ebetumi dia mice conference.
Yeah, no one is see abayana a phone and businessman.
I don't have details about it. I don't have details about it. But Adeba His Excellency President Mahama Ekan be also say there's going to be an airport or airstrip in Kwa.
Couple year time so. A time so uncommon but I just say you reschedule. Now you should GTA involvement in all these events across Easter no. And what the plan is.
It's a plan in said ye did December in GH Ghana Tourism did December in GH by you invite event organizers mo be adding event ba near launch no sana ye day a year Easter and so ebeba.
Thank you.
18 next year by January ola ye ba start conversation Ghana at 70 because if you World Cup ba ye ba December in GH if December in GH January pe na Ghana nya 70 years the Honorable Minister, Honorable Mamagajifa Ablagomashi, started engagement with stakeholders, especially the private sector and the creative people. I started the agenda for Ghana at 70. Ewo Bosome Epuyemu. Yan train call World Cup here. And to watch out, the invitation, Bebro, Honorable Mamaga, Ebeshiaye, because Ghana at 70, the world is coming to Ghana.
All right.
We must get ready. And tourism is the enabler. Ebema omei sika abem ye bo honorable A+ abaso ade awaye no incredible ye bo voja keta fonso abaso for musoma ye bi ye bo secondary fonso abaso so mo de Christ asori and also ye carnival ye masqueraders carnival on Sunday and ye bo Ashanti regional minister on also ye bo na abaso and ye bo the MP for Menchia South Soloku on also ye bo na abaso
almost anfa
Pacho say nipa 200 kwan e koy a waya de say siano ye pese ye encourage every MMDC bia say onso Easter creative program
no
na onso ye Ghana Tourism Authority ye endorse na ye promote na nkrofo embra okro
na ye na kapo ase ye na de want me akasa we na education do so but then so na me ye introduce you entertainment review Saturday it enya hwe na ye sorry so
I'm impressed.
Yeah, what's your idea?
It's your idea, baby.
Yes, sorry, so you're quite no. Richmond. About your for Mike name, me that say. That also not saying Saturday make yourself available. Why me patch up?
That's it. If I say, I think say it's not even a comparison. One is a culture, one is a festival that is starting. It's a culture has become part of us, and what happened in Gomoa is just like Afrochella. I'm not demeaning it. It's a great initiative, and we should encourage it. However, we cannot compare the two. That is my submission.
All right, Caleb. Our landing says I'm listening to the guys talking about pen drives. All I can say is Sokri Safo is not stupid. He understands it very well. See you, Midase. Mr. Jackson Brefo, thank you so much for today. So great, I'm pressure kaka. It's normal. Yeah. So great. Yes, sorry, so that's it.
I urge all musicians. Say almost sorry.
Now,
Shatawale, Samini, Wine, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, Sweet Star, Raptor One, Munina, I'm sorry. Now. Shata no money mo fa we ni simo ni mo kasa na mo kasa no mo fa mra ni emfa make sure say Gamro will do its job. I'm not attacking them say BBO. I want them to work.
All right,
the mandates given in the law no they should apply.
Me that's it. Dr. Ian. Hello. Me that's be brave.
Yo, Miss
my best hand atwa ba no abebo
no problem. Mama fa we fidie su. Na menda honorable Abeku. Oh, it's okay.
But o mic na off. It may time so my doctor.
Menda honorable Abeku Santana say last year me public lecture. GTA supported me. Emma me Ghana Tourist Accra Tourist Information Center. And this year so Baso annual intellectual property 27th April invitation no.
All right. All right, thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, sorry, sir. are so no Bandes Gary mix Gary esichi kakra wo milk wo nkati wo na Saturday we bia obre bi ema yetena se chenti na ja yenye bi so adi ti ba bia be fa bia be Bandes Gary mix no pacho no ato bi dia can thank you amai why Sabri the time so made that Richmond Nana Richmond I say Her Royal Highness Nanama CEO for Gamro Mr. Jackson Brefo and a lecturer University of Education Dr. Ahin. So Christopher said that I say Nafi Yada couple so I say. Yeah, did you make the NSC within the Ola Michael? Mr. Daniel Boaben Utie Nyame Enshra Neda was what I say. Yes, so King David Brasso. My name is Ola. We are out. God bless you.
OneXBet, odds ni doso na wudi so